right, we're here. We're live. We're ready. We're good to go. Hello and welcome to Wrath of the Godkin, the D&D campaign where it's time for Finn to finally prove, does she have the beauty to match her brains? Say hello to Ronnie the Bugbear Fighter, Waylon the Human Paladin, Kelken the Furbolg Druid, Oz the Kenku Wizard, and Affinity the Tiefling Bard. Our heroes are experts at getting themselves into trouble, but before they do exactly that, let's remind you viewers at home what happened previously on Wrath of the Godkin. Last time, at the Prince's Grand Menagerie, the party subdued the Porcu Panda, a villain who claimed to want to free the animals from the zoo, but in doing so released them into dangerous and chaotic situations. During the fray, Oz launched an exploding penguin into the city marketplace. It's a fun sentence to say. It detonated, but vigilante hero Lancer Dancer arrived just in time to minimize the damage. Lancer brought the dazed penguin back to the zoo. I exploded, but I got better, and helped the party save the animals, aside from the mini Hydra that Finn shot through the head. Lancer also rescued a cow from a magical tiger. Oz then sent the cow back to its home plane, the Shadowfae. What a paragraph. Not even. But it's a journey. Ronnie asked Lancer to make sure the newly captured Porky Panda would get extra security to avoid being kidnapped by the COC, since he seemed like a prime target. I plead the fifth. The party took a short rest at the inn, but were briefly interrupted by Way's college friend Lucius bragging about knowing his alter ego Darvis. Way was trying to keep mentions of his former identity quiet, but Lucius, the loudmouth, couldn't shut up. To help his fellow Sahuligan, Kel cast Geese on Lucius so that he would take psychic damage if Lucius mentioned the name Darvis Henrik, which he immediately did, being an idiot. Later, Finn led the party to the old amphitheater so she could sign up for a beauty pageant, only to discover it was just about to start. She was rushed to the stage while Oz and Way offered their services as judges for the competition. Now, some reminders: you can donate bits. No, yes, you can. You can donate bits to the stream to change the outcome of the game. Cheer 500 to name an upcoming NPC, another character in the game. Spawn a Chaos Goblin with 750 bits, and cheer 1,000 bits to give a player inspiration, a game mechanic in D&D, and cheer 1,500 bits to make an enemy in the next combat stronger. Here we go! It's Autumn Falls 1 Bell at aka Saturday, at 4 p.m. in-game, and the party is attending Owasara's 32nd annual Hottest in the Desert pageant. Let's see if Finn has what it takes to win the whole thing. Okay. How we doing, guys? Feel good?
Let's go.
Feel good.
Let's go.
As my voice goes
Everyone's sick and dying. But everyone's here. Rhea's back. Get it together, team. Oh, lazy bastards. Hate these guys. Doing antics and stuff.
I tried to do a let's go, but my voice is shot.
Let's go.
Okay.
Go off, queen. Why don't we Pokemon Go to this pageant right now? Right now, this is Headquarters 6-7 for fun D&D action. 6-7, come on.
I don't like
I'm
you very
young.
much.
I'm young.
I work with children. You can't do this to me.
Yeah, this is have fun at work. 6-7.
Oh.
All right. So, as things are transitioning between rounds of the beauty pageant, we've done one round so far. Judges are tallying up some scores, and Lady Z, who is the Osaran pop sensation, at least in her own mind, sitting next to you guys, actually next to the orcish guy next to you, who is named Tungus, and he seems to be a little bit like shady with his sheet, like he's hiding something on his scoring sheet. Ozzy, you notice this right away, and Way, you can choose whether to notice this or have Oz give you, try to get your attention as you're staring at the ladies on stage. Your choice. But
I feel like Waste nosy enough.
It seems like Lady Zafira is struggling with something because of Tungus's sheet, and then she gets up and she looks really upset. Aubryn, the satyr in charge of running this competition, like looks a little like I'm just gonna wait and sort of vamp for her to do whatever she needs to do. She's gonna like wander around. I'll puppeteer her for a second. She's gonna wander around looking helplessly and then spot Kel and make a beeline for you.
Oh, hi. Hey. Hi.
You're a nerd,
I'm not
right?
interfering. Well, I don't know if I describe myself as that. Sure,
okay,
sure,
well, look
yes.
at this. She cuts you off and slaps the score sheet down, and it's got some scribbles on it off to the side. It seems like what I'm looking at is make an int save to see if you can immediately put words to the problem.
Wow.
A 7. Okay, that's enough. I set it at 5, but
Okay.
I wanted you to look good, and you did? Question mark.
Bare minimum, baby.
Yeah, bare minimum, baby. Oh my god, that reminds me of a story we don't have time for. Okay, so I'll tell Ree later. It's NU related.
Beautiful.
Okay, so you notice that she has, filled out everything fine. You're a little bit startled. She is quite pretty up close, so it's a little, and she's also like dressed in like royal finery, so it's like the only context you've seen her in previously is on sort of the balcony in the arena where you didn't really see her up close, and now she's like this, and she does sort of look like a stereotypical desert princess, and being up close, she's quite glittery, and so you're like, yeah, maybe a little caught off guard by this, but despite that, the math she's doing is so simple, it's not hard for you to understand what the problem is. She's basically comparing scores that have been put down, and it looks like Tungus has been giving just pure 10s across the board to Gargantua, the large woman, and given 0s to everybody else. And she's just like, does this make sense to you?
Kel pushes up his glasses. Well, it seems to me like you've got a case of a biased judge over there. He's giving everyone else 0s and giving Gargantua 10s? Wait, the other events haven't even happened yet and he's given them a 10. How does that make any sense?
What? She looks at the sheet. He's already filled it out in advance? I didn't even think about that. Hey, wait a minute. He's cheating for her, right?
I think so. I think by default it should go to the person standing right next to Gargantua. Let's just say the right-hand side.
She looks at the stage and then looks at you helplessly. But I don't know which is stage right or my right. No, it's impossible. I always forget. She turns away and starts thinking, pondering heavily. Wait. Okay. What if we go up to him together as like a unified front and we're like, it seems like there's a numbers problem. And like he can give, he's a judge, he can give her whatever score he wants, but he still has to give scores for like the other ladies too. He can't just give them all 0s. He has to be fair. Right?
See, I think that's a great plan. I'm
Okay.
not very good
She
at
grabs your
confronting
hand.
people.
Just like drags you over. And she, as soon as you get there, she immediately like lays it all at your feet. Hey, this guy says that you're cheating. He just like stands up furiously. What? And Gargantua steps forward and grabs her axe. Aubryn nearly falls backwards at this. What's happening? Oh my god. Oh, I just realized. Thank you very much, Captain. Come get some for that 1500 bits. I will. We were in the middle of a beauty pageant, so unless Gargantua slices off somebody's head, which she might, there's no fight currently. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that to our Twitch rewards page. So that way.
You could buff Kel's fight with social anxiety if you want.
No, that's I don't want to rob. It's conflict. If it's emotional conflict, we in the entertainment biz call that drama. You might have learned about this from a little show called Wonder Man, which I recommended to you. It's incorrect. He recommended it to me like 2 days. just being a dope. I don't know, a dick dork. Okay. So this guy stands up and he gets right in your face, Kel. And he's like, "How dare you accuse me? What is your evidence?"
Sir, none of us are trying to cast any light on your integrity as a judge here, but I can't help but you scored her before the events even happened.
Oh. He looks up and Gargantua is looking at the sheet over your shoulder, looming over even you, Cal. She's like standing and looking down in like a full Japanese bow, like looming over so she can read the information over you. She's just that tall. Tungus looks a little bit nervous now too. And he's like, my hand slipped. My hand slipped, and Gargantua leaps off stage and picks him up by the head with one hand, so his legs are just dangling in the air. And she's like, "Tungy, I tell you, I win fair square. Do good job!" And she throws him across the room.
Boy.
Dang, I think she was winning too if her husband had cheated.
Ronnie's feeling very confused right now.
Yeah, Ronnie's here. Ronnie's in the audience right there.
Ronnie, I think, seeing this is maybe gonna try to just like jump over this little thing and just like go over and like do a quick like check on this dude. Like, you good? Like,
no! She runs up and make a strength save.
Awesome, great, awesome.
Natural
Oh my
20.
God.
She
It's so
comes
good to
down.
be back. It's so good to be back,
Welcome
everybody.
back.
Welcome back, Ronnie.
What a welcome.
Use the nat 20 to not get shit wrecked by accidentally touching someone's husband.
She's gonna backhand you, and you just fucking parry it and just knock it away with your own harm.
It's cool.
Your bracers on your arms like fucking Link and make a ching anime sound. And suddenly Gargantua looks you in the eye and makes full eye contact, and in her eyes you can't help, but you wouldn't normally be able to pick on this sort of a person to person like social instinct. It's outside of your normal isolated lifestyle, but from all of your trials and tribulations as Mayor Ronnie and being forced into awkward social situations, you are imparted the knowledge from within her eyes that, yes, Gargantua has finally, on this field of combat, met an equal. She steps back. Tungy mine.
Tungy yours.
She picks him up over her shoulder like a sack of potatoes and takes him back over here and places him in spot. You score better! Fix! Then she climbs back on stage and sort of like muscles against you to get into position, Finn. She's not gentle about it either. She's very, very aggressive about it. Tungus is mildly bleeding from the head, but is pretending he is not, and it's just hanging in there. Okay, so can you help him fix his sheet. She looks to you, Kel.
Me? Sure. Okay. How do you want me to do that? Just like erase the tens, make sure he's judging okay?
Just
What am I?
fix it. She looks
Oh,
at you
okay.
helplessly.
Okay.
Oh, I could just make him a new scoring sheet if you want. I have paper.
That's so nice. Why can't you be more like him? She says to you, Kel.
Oh, I haven't heard that since I left my parents' house.
Ew, trauma dumping. I don't want to hear it. It's gonna affect me.
Hey, Kel's doing his best. Don't judge him.
Yeah, he's not a
Also-
contestant.
He's my manager, so not in his job description.
Contestants cannot talk right now, she says, not making eye contact, but holding up a hand towards you, Finn. God, things have really changed since I was in this pageant as a kid. She looks back at the sheet and takes one of Oz's pieces of paper and looks at it. Just like give everybody like a reasonable score.
Okay. I'll make sure he does that.
He's gonna look at the sheet. We'll just go down it together, Oddish. I won't say the names out loud, but you can fix his sheet with the numbers he says, okay?
Will do.
Okay. He looks at them across the board. He's like, 5, 2, 4, 5, 5, 7.
Okay. 5, 2, 5, 4, 7. I'm pretty sure you missed some, but okay.
No, you missed. Here, I'll fix it. There we go.
I can't help but notice you still gave Gargantua a 10. Is that intentional?
She's perfect in all ways.
Okay.
Splattering blood on the table and like a little bit on us.
Kel, would you not give her a 10? Did you not see what she said?
That's true. That's true.
Kel, make a wisdom save.
Yeah, I'm just outside my range. Ooh!
It's okay. Still okay.
You realize that Oz, you're glancing across the table and see Oz also gave Gargantua a 10.
Oh. Fair enough.
You're not exactly sure what's going on there. So above game, Oddish was very nice, and he made a special spreadsheet for doing this because I realized I left some things off. So let's thank Oddish for doing this. He set it up really nice. It even has a sticker of Finn on it too. It's great.
Do we have? Do Owl and I also have access to this sheet? Because I don't think I have access to this sheet.
No. That's too much trouble. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. Wait. Actually, it would be better if you guys did, wouldn't it? Because then you could just put in.
It might be.
Yeah.
I can
scores in real time. That's great. Yeah, Oddish, please share it with Oz.
Yeah.
And just don't share it with Ink because it would be it might affect
Illegal.
her performance too. No, her scores.
Finn tattoos Just Way. So how's it look?
Please.
I've sent you guys the link.
Auburn's
Just
gonna
access.
take.
It's one of those things where you can request. Okay, cool.
Okay, Auburn's gonna take center stage again. He's like, "Are we all good?" He's looking to you guys for as you guys are figuring out your judges' sheets. And he's like, "All right, very well then. I suppose we'll move on to the test of intelligence. We all like a pretty lady, but what's most important is whether she's got something very pretty between her ears. A brain. That being said, we we have a very special test of intelligence. You will be given 5 minutes to solve a problem. You will be asked to provide 2 answers, and you will be given points for each answer given. Whether you get them right or wrong will affect your score, and there will also be a separate category for how stylishly you solve the problem, or with what poise. That will be the judge's score. So 1 correct answer is worth 5 points, 2 correct answers worth 5 points, and then you will receive an additional 5 points based on the judges' scores. So please, judges, for this round, make your scoring out of 5. Very well. Shall I provide you with the problem? All right, I suppose I shall. Do you guys have access to the sheet now? Are you guys in?
Yeah.
Owl?
What?
Are you in
I
as
see Owl
well?
on here, so I
Okay,
see
great.
it. Yeah.
I got the sheet.
Okay, great. All right, he steps forward, and I'm gonna put it here. I'll put it in chat for you guys. But you'll have 5 minutes, contestants, to solve this problem. It is a word problem. 2 merchant caravans are traveling toward each other along the Silken Spine Road. Caravan A departs from Mysticport, heading toward Ruby's Bard at a speed of 60 miles per day. Caravan B departs from Ruby's Bard, heading toward Mysticport at a speed of 40 miles per day. The distance between the 2 cities is 300 miles. Question: how many days will it take for the caravans to meet? And how far from Mysticport will they be when they cross paths? I'm going to put it here in chat for you guys.
Thank God.
All right, you have 5 minutes, starting now. All right, Finn, you have 5 minutes to solve this math problem.
Kel looks left, looks right, and begins
Uh-huh.
working on it himself too, just because he wants to.
For fun. Right. 2 merchant caravans.
If you'd like, you can roll an intelligence save to try to get a
Actually, or sorry, I would like to hear the intelligence save proposition first.
Okay, yeah. If you'd like to get perhaps a clue on where to start,
Mm-hmm.
Please roll an intelligence save.
Okay, that I can do. It won't be good. It will?
Okay. Oh God. I remember problems like this from school. Something about okay, they're 300 miles apart from one another, and the speed is moving at 60 for one and 40 for the other. Maybe something with the speeds together? Aubryn is holding up a here, I'll put this in the Twitch chat as well so people can people can play along.
Finnett's like looking around at everyone else, like not trying to cheat, just trying to game.
Yeah. Okay, as you're looking around, you see Gargantua is punching holes through her piece of paper with her fist. You see
Finn
that
mumbles, honestly, same.
you see that Sapphire seems to be working on it hard. If you'd like, make a wisdom save to see if you can see her. She pulls her paper
I see
away,
nothing.
another disabling you. Your time is halfway over. What would you like to do, Finn?
Okay. I would like to cast a new spell, Detect Thoughts on Auburn, please.
Okay.
Or, yeah, on Auburn.
Okay. You cast thoughts on you cast detect thoughts on Auburn. He seems to be does he need to make a save for that? I think he does. doesn't he?
No, if it's just surface thoughts, it just happens.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's
Yeah, I
like
can code
what's
for-
on his mind right now, but she can probe deeper, but
And then I
that
think
will
the
trigger a
answer-
wisdom save.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so she if you're going for surface thoughts, you hear him just sort of sing a song about fancy shoes in his head. Shoes, fancy shoes, very nice. He's glancing at the sheet a little bit. I always hated problems like this. I'm glad I'm not in this sort of competition. There's no way any of them are going to figure this out. I couldn't figure it. Let's see, 100. 100 is the combined speed. Then they're 300 miles apart, and they're both moving.
Finn rolls her eyes. And look at the rest of the contestants to see who looks like they've either already finished or are doing
Oh
things
wait,
correctly.
it's Sapphire. You could read Sapphire's mind because it seems like she's.
True. Yeah, why not? What could go wrong?
I mean, it'll be interesting no matter what it is.
Yeah.
True.
Either way, I'll get an answer about something, maybe.
Okay, so they're spending another spell slot on this, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. So you probe into Sapphire's mind, and she's doing the math in real time, and it seems as though she is in the process of solving it. But she seems to be hung up on some part. She's in order to solve how fast basically to understand, the easiest way to understand the problem is that the combined speed of both caravans is 60 plus 40, meaning 100 miles per day. And if there's a distance of 300 miles between them, and that's the part she's stuck on.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, she has got it solved to combined speed.
Almost.
How long do we have left?
Okay.
A minute.
Kel's like trying to get Finn's attention as well. Like he's just casually like scratching his head and like glaring at Finn, like using just I don't know if we have a way of communication outside of deck thoughts. I don't even know if he knows that Finn has his
tattoo?
deck thoughts. Oh, true. You're so right.
You're so true.
50,000 days is what comes over on the tattoo.
Okay, Finn's gonna write down
50,000 days.
50,000 days. Deadass, she's writing down 50,000 days.
Okay.
No. How many times can I try that?
You're out of time. That was it. That was it.
I want you to know, DM, I can't do this problem in real life. I want you to know that.
What? I would have never considered that. Okay, so all right, that is time. Contestants, please hold up your answer sheets. The other contestants
Proudly
hold up theirs.
50,000 days.
Sapphire it tries to hold hers away in a way that you won't somehow still copy this time. But then she sees your answer and starts laughing.
What's so funny?
That can't be it. Auburn looks down the list. He says, here we go. We have a success over here. The time for the 2 caravans to meet is 3 days. That is correct. The speed is combined to 300 miles per day. I'm sorry, 100 miles per day, with the total distance being 300 miles. 300 divided by 100 is 3. They will meet in 3 days. And now, for the question of the distance from Mystic Port, let's see. Looks like we got it over here. Oh, it seems you've got both the answers right, Lady Dartina, and kudos to that. So that is 10 points for you, plus whatever the judges score you. And it seems like, nope, you are a loser, and a very strong puncher. Okay, well that will confuse. Conclude our. I suppose we're all a bit confused after that math problem. Very well. Judges, please provide a score out of 5 for how you believe the contestants showed their determination or poise or beauty or charm during this segment of the competition. All the contestants look at the judges' table needily, except for Gargantua, who steps forward and throws her torn paper at your feet as if it's the head of a conquered foe.
I'm gonna peer over Tungus's shoulder and make sure he's writing down actual scores.
Yeah, okay. I'll fill in for the others, right? And do we need a separate column for this one, oddish, in terms of scoring?
A separate? No, not at all. Shouldn't need one. Unless there's an additional judge.
No, I mean for whether they got the question right or wrong.
Oh no, I'd say just the judges do the summation in your head and put down your final score.
Okay, gotcha.
Right, because yeah.
Wait, so we're including who got the answer right?
No, I think we're just adding those, and then that's what I'm saying. Like, we need some way of adding whether they got how. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
No, it does, but well, just go over who got it right and who got it wrong again, and then we just add style points, and we can just do the maths in our head and put the final thing on the table.
Okay. All right, so
yeah, I was too busy figuring it out to notice who got it right as well. So in the end, who did get it right?
Okay, I'll make a list. So, Daratina got 10 math points, and that was Turquoise, I believe, who got 5 math points.
As everyone is figuring out their scores, Oz has ripped up 5 pieces of paper and is randomly pulling scores out of a hat. He wasn't paying attention to anyone during this.
I think it's this. These are the people who got it right.
Okay.
So we just need to add those to whatever. Okay.
I need edit access. I only have view access.
I got you.
I got you. Okay.
It should be updated.
For context, I literally have a random number generator that's pulling out numbers between 1 and 5 for each of the contestants.
This makes Ink happy, but Finn sad.
It is being very generous so far.
Okay, so we just need to add.
Add 10 and add 5, yeah.
Okay.
I think Wei might have already added.
Yeah,
the
I
10
already
to
added.
yours, right? Yeah, so let's just make that a 4 and that a
7.
-5 is 7.
The fact
Okay.
that the random number generator gave everyone 5s and 4s except for Finn and one other person is great.
So you fixed it. 5.
Yeah, once Oz's final score is in, I'm just gonna manually change them.
Okay, got it. But they only get credit for one instance of getting it right. Like, we don't want to add it to.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just
each.
I'm making the first one 15 and the first one for turquoise 9, and it should balance out.
Okay. So Wei needs to change his.
Already done, yeah.
Yeah.
But this is supposed to be out of 5, though, right? So how are any of these higher than?
That's a good question. Wait, how does Tea Leaf have 6?
What? Oh, out of 5?
Yeah, make them out of 5.
Okay. I guess 5, and then...
Okay. There seems to be a real scuffle over at the judging table as everyone is trying to do math about doing math, and it's not going well. What I've learned from this is that math has no place in a beauty competition. I think we can all agree on that. It's too difficult. It has no practical application. Some people in the crowd start to look at each other like, is he serious?
I thought it was pretty good.
Finn's nodding.
I like the math. Gave me something to do instead of just staring at people.
Oz gets inspiration for getting the question right.
Ronnie is frustrated because they couldn't figure it out, but also are like, I do think it's important for people who run trains to know this, though.
Depends what kind of train you're running.
No.
Okay. All right. So moving on to the next round. The next round is the talent competition. Each contestant can show off a talent, perform for us, and they will receive a score out of 10. So please, without further ado, let's just go down the line. Miss Turquoise, why don't you take us away? Turquoise steps forward. Her belly dancer comrades in the audience start hooting and hollering. Some magical music starts prestidigitating into the air, and she begins performing a belly dancing routine. She have... Okay. She's going to do a performance check for the audience to see how she does. 13, pretty good. You can tell she is not as comfortable without her girls up there with her, but she does pretty okay. So she does sort of a middling performance there. Judges, you can add your scores to her as you wish. She steps back after taking a bow. Next up is Lady Barnaby, the Kenku lady, and singer, the bright blue parrot lady, and she's going to come forward and sing a loud ballad. composed by herself about the beauty of being at sea. Let's see. She has a +2 to performance. She's going to do a song now. 21. Her incredible vibrato and the power of her voice fills the amphitheater and echoes out into the city, creating a sonorous, almost a harmony with herself effect. You can see that Zafira next to you, Cal, is weeping with joy. Even Tungus seems to be moved by this.
I think Kel's just sobbing. It's so beautiful.
Zafira takes you and hugs you, and you both share an ugly cry. Music breeds even beautiful people and nerds together, she says. You're not sure why she had to add that. Okay, that's it for Lady Zafira. She goes back. Okay, Tea Leaf comes out and she has like a ribbon, like she is going to do a ribbon dance. It doesn't look very impressive. It's just like a stick with a long red ribbon tied around it. But she's gonna give it her all. She has no performance ability to speak of. But she says, I'm doing this to show that even people from the slums can bring joy to the world. She rolls an 18 on her performance, and does an incredible series of twirls and sweeps with the ribbon as music swells around her. And she has a surprisingly natural skill with dance and movement. It becomes sort of like intoxicating to look at her as she spins the ribbon around her. And it almost becomes this metaphorical dance that seems to be about what her life was like. It's very mesmerizing. It's not quite as evocative as the song you just heard, but it's really impressive and sort of comes out of nowhere because of how modest and demure and mindful she's being most of the time. She bows and steps back. Yeah, not just Finn taking notes, but also Turquoise. She's like, I should have danced like that. Not a little bit nervous about how it was going for her. Okay. Next up is Gargantua. She points out at the audience. Bring me one of them. I'll slice his head clean off in one blow. The audience recoils in horror. No.
Oz starts clapping.
No. Schnookums, we talked about this. I'll slice my own
Ronnie
husband's
nods.
head off. No. She picks him up and then just begins to ragdoll him around the stage, twirling him in what seems like a dance, but is also just her spinning him around. She throws him up seemingly hundreds of feet in the air. People in the audience are gasping, and then she catches him and places him down. There! That is the true dance of battle.
Ronnie just edging nervously closer. Don't.
Okay, she's going to do, I guess, a pure athletics. This is the closest I have. 20. Okay. She does. What she did was very impressive. It was, I don't know if it's a traditional talent, but it was certainly impressive.
One of the most traditional talents.
All right. All eyes are on Affinity. How will you wow
Perfect.
this crowd?
Yeah, she's gonna be extra because her first few answers were bad. she's gonna like step forward and pull like a little tab on her outfit, and it changes into her magician costume.
Oh, everyone claps. Sapphire looks
Yeah.
angry.
Yeah, she's gonna turn to Sapphire and be like, I need a contestant or volunteer. She'll grab Sapphire's hand and try to put her like over here.
Okay. Make
And
an
walk
athletics
across
check.
the way. Really? She's not gonna.
She's
Wow.
not gonna help. You're in direct competition. There's no way
Oh.
she's gonna help you.
Well, if she felt confident about her abilities, she would.
Okay, she's gonna try to get away from you. She does. She slinks. She like wriggles out and takes a step back. Please do not harangue the other contestants. If you need a volunteer, take one from the audience. This one here looks good. Pointing to Ronnie. They're already inching closer to the stage. They clearly long for the limelight.
Finn tattoos to Ronnie. Please, 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 please.
You see Ronnie like hunker like a cat that you're trying to get into a carrier. But you tattoo, and they're like,
If I stall any longer, it'll look really bad.
why?
Okay, great. She like positions Ronnie specifically. Okay. And then she's gonna walk to the other side of the stage and tie a blindfold around her eyes.
Her own eyes?
Also, yeah, her own eyes. She's gonna
Okay.
blindfold herself.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're gonna do the blindfolded knife throwing trick.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
what's-
gonna pretend there's like a barrel or something behind Ronnie.
Okay. So
Which
let's
is
say
what
there's like a
little indoor.
standee, a wooden board
Yeah.
here or something like that you've like a piece of the set basically that you've pulled forward that is, a taller than Ronnie. It'll be like right here
Yeah.
behind Ronnie.
Perfect.
Okay. So I guess in order to throw these darts at Ronnie, you'll need some pretty good precision. So why don't you do some sleight of hand? See how it goes.
Okay. Does this count as a... Yeah, no, I think... I haven't done magic tricks on stage in such a long time. I think... Yeah. Okay, that sounds fine.
This isn't a trick slot unless you use it in
Right.
combat. This is just you. You can use any abilities or whatever that you have, but these are performance tricks, which are specific functionally in the game, different than combat tricks, basically.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I think this will be fine.
Okay, sleight of hand, 17. Yeah, you some daggers whiz past. You feel like you might be a hair shorter now, Ronnie, but otherwise, no daggers have penetrated you. Instead, they are stuck neatly like darts into the board behind you. The crowd gasps and then, claps with delight. Oh! Even Aubryn looks at you with some pride, I guess. And I was like, impressment? Is that a word? It should be. He sort of gives you a nod, and you get from the crowd that the other performers danced or performed for a couple minutes. You could probably get away with doing some more if you want to keep wowing them, and it seems like they're on the hook.
Perfect. Okay, well, since I have Ronnie here as my lovely assistant,
I feel like Ronnie mentally was going to be like, it's okay, you could do more, thinking it would just be more knives. And now if you're going to do something more, like, oh.
Ears flatten.
I mean, it's not far off. She's going to pull out a needle, and the trick is it's fine. In the tattoo, Finn's like, I've done this a million times before. I did it to Kel earlier, and it went. She remembers accidentally stabbing Kel with a needle. It went great.
Kel's scar twitches a bit.
Yeah. pulls out a needle, is doing the like magician thing where she's just like, ooh, showing it to everybody. And it's going
An
to
old lady in the audience is like, ah! She's trying to adjust her glasses.
going to stick it through Ronnie's arm, but in a way where it doesn't actually go through. So it's like it's an illusion trick essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make another sleight of hands.
I promise I won't stab you, Ronnie.
26. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. You stick it through so expertly, and Ronnie, you compulsively act like it's actually hurting, because just like the fear of the needle getting close makes you wince, but it really sells the material. Finn holds up your arm and passes it through your arm, and then holds it up to her own eye and acts like she pulls it through her other eye somehow. The crowd is going crazy at this point. They're livid. They don't know how you're doing. People are like clamoring towards the stage so they can see the needle up close and see if this is for real.
If it makes it better, it's like one of those big goofy prop needles.
You know.
Yeah, a classic. It was actually a syringe from my naughty nurse Halloween outfit. This is for like, there's like an asterisk on it, like it's a fucking manga or comic book. See issue 403. Okay, the crowd is really revved up now. You could probably do one more thing and knock it out of the park, or you can give up now. Your call.
Finn would never deny the opportunity to do more. Yeah, what else can I torment Ronnie with? I don't. Aw. Okay. I'm so sorry, Ronnie. I think this is gonna be fine as well.
Ronnie's like holding their arm, just like, wow, that was really cool. I don't know, like, and like holding it up, like they are amazed also. Like, see, there's not a hole. What did she do? Yeah, sure.
Ronnie, make a wisdom save for me real quick. You just barely resist the childlike primal urge to see if other blades will pass through your arm.
I just want you to know that I as a player was getting so, and Ronnie as a character were getting so ready to be like, if I get hit with one of these daggers, I'm going to have Ronnie do a check to not show it.
Right. Yeah, right.
Not actively bleed out on stage.
or worse, the overcommitment. It's a prop knife. See, I can cut my whole finger off. Ugh, God, why?
Stab.
Yeah, right. See, it's a prop hand too.
Ronnie, in the tattoo, you're not allergic to birds, right?
Peeing around Oz would be a problem.
Maybe too long, and they're like, I don't think so.
Okay, great. Then
Like
it's going
eating?
to try to do.
Wait.
She just doesn't even. She continues to go into performance mode. She's gonna do the doves summoning trick, but is going to try to summon them so they come out of Ronnie's mouth. Like out into the audience.
Okay. That's awesome.
I'm also curious about how you're doing this.
All right.
Magic!
All right, for this you can we'll do it game show style, where the tension will be, which will Finn pick? Will she pick the tried and true sleight of hand, or will she risk it all on a performance roll? Are they the same modifier? Who knows?
They aren't, and so kind of you to let me choose because I have advantage on all charisma checks and throws, I think.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, I do, right? Thank you, manager.
Oh, because of
Cat's Grace, yeah.
Cat's Grace.
Mm-hmm.
So as
not Cat's Grace, something, whatever.
Whichever. What's the name of the spell?
It's
Eagle
enhanceability.
Eagle Splendor.
Eagle Splendor.
So because you're splendorous like an eagle, you can do things gooder, I guess. That's the logic.
Exactly.
Okay, so you have
Are you kidding me?
That's rough.
I come up plus 12, bottom line.
Okay, this isn't your fault. You make
Yeah.
the birds successfully emerge from your hands.
Is there
but
any way that I can give like a help action to be like, I'm sold on the fact that a Finn can do magic on me?
I will let you do have an intelligence save to try to make her trick look better.
Do you want me to do that? It'd be bad.
Oh my god.
Well,
Ronnie
Natural
throws
0.
up a pigeon.
Yeah. It looks like
I'm sorry for saying out loud, do you want me to do that? It could be worse.
you
Oz looks genuinely upset at this.
you
So does Ronnie.
I think everyone's upset.
you have this idea to try to grab one and as a flourish try to make it emerge from your chest somehow. You don't have this thought through very well. You swat at a bird as it emerges from where Finn is concealing them for the trick, and it in fright moves away from its traditional trajectory as guided by Finn and flies towards Gargantua, who immediately leaps up and snaps it and starts trying to eat it raw. The bird flaps angrily, and the other contestants back away in horror. Especially Lady Barnaby, who is immediately trying to rescue the bird from the mouth. It all becomes chaos in the moment.
Hey, that's a prop, and also a living creature.
Make a persuasion roll. The natural 1. It's a 13.
What
You
is
have a plus
happening?
12.
Oz
Wait,
Wait,
further
advantage on that. You have it's
the
still
score
charisma.
and goes from
It's
a
still
1 to a
charisma.
0.
It's still charisma. You
Oh,
have to
yeah,
re-roll
yeah,
that.
you do
Okay,
have
good.
advantage. Okay. Yeah, she looks at you angrily and then spits it out into your hand and says, "Fine, but when you cook those later, I want one."
Sure.
Can I tattoo to Finn? Should I just heal it? Should I just heal it right now?
Yeah, can you? And make it like, I'll make it sparkly. Yeah. Just like in panic mode.
Yeah. Gonna cast a spell on this bird to make it be alive again.
It's not dead.
Because healing
It's not dead. She chomped on it, but it just has a bite mark on it right now. It's not.
Okay,
It's wounded, but it is not dead.
Alright. And just turns to the
so
audience.
you can yeah, you can use a cure spell or a healing potion if you want Ronnie to try to heal it.
Yeah.
Finn is
Gonna
not
heal.
winning brownie points with the bird-loving crowd today, is she? Actually,
Yeah.
the animal-loving crowd coming off the Hydra thing.
If Zeno was here,
Oh
this
my
would be
god.
the end.
I'd be kicked.
The literal bird in the crowd is not amused.
But I guess I'm like, I'm gonna heal it. I guess ideally it'll fly away full of glitter. That's you, and I'm gonna use a healing word on this bird.
Okay. Healing word. You cast the spell. Finn, would you like to roll performance to try to make it as if you've somehow brought the you're stealing Ronnie's thunder a little, but
Yeah.
try to make it
Ronnie
look like
wants
the power of your
nothing other
love
than to
has
be
brought it back.
in the thunder.
Yeah, using Ronnie's sort of momentum to try to attempt this recovery. I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dirty 20. You heal the bird and its glittering wings allow it to soar away into the heavens magically. You grumble knowing you'll have to replace it now, but it was for the art.
I think Finn's taking away from this that she should stop using live animals.
You ruined a perfectly good meal. He gets in your face.
Ronnie is clapping from the stage.
All right. Thank you, volunteer. Let's all get back in line and finish the show.
Oz walks up to Finn and hands her his one himself.
Wow.
Ozzy, it was just a oh.
There's a little angry face drawn next to it, and you can see your 2 previous scores, the 4 which had been raised to a 6, are scribbled out.
Oh my god. All right, let's on that note, let's add their scores up.
Well, Sapphire and the other lady haven't gone yet, right?
Yes. So Sapphire is going to step forward and be like, "Wow, what a train wreck that was," gesturing to you. A few people chuckle. She's like, "Now, for something a little bit different, I'm gonna need a volunteer from the crowd."
Get out of here.
Let me see. Wait, which dancer is this? This is Audrey. Great. And this is Labda. Okay, great. So Audrey's gonna run up. She's one of the dancers you guys know from before. And she is like, she's really excited. She wants to be a part of that magic trick after seeing what Finn did. She gives you a happy wave, Finn, as she comes up.
Been sulking at the Oz one.
She's in true Saf fashion, she's just gonna try to rip off exactly what you did, but she's gonna give it new Sapphire themed names.
Yeah,
like,
Way at the judge's table is just like, looks at Zafira just like, unoriginal, am I right?
well, they probably don't know each other, so like they couldn't know that they were gonna do similar things. We can't hold that against them.
I mean, I don't know. She's like straight ripping. It doesn't seem very talented.
She's going to start doing like gymnastics around the stage and then throw a knife at Audrey. Okay, 23. She sails knife after knife past Audrey, and Audrey, even while moving, doesn't get hit. It's actually pretty impressive. It shows off that Sapphire, while being a bit much and annoying at times, is skilled when it comes down to it. Then the crowd appreciates this, even though it does feel a little bit samey. She's adding some flourishes to it. She's like, "That's what I called a Sapphire Stunner." She's standing directly in front of a Finn when she's saying this. Then she's going to say, "Huh, a little pin like that? What if I used this entire sword through her arm?" She's going to try to... She starts dancing around with the sword, needlessly vamping. Let me see. Where did her sheet go? Here it is.
What is any vamping truly needless?
I just imagine her dancing like Job and Buster in Arrested Development. She plunges the sword down towards Audrey's arm. 14. She accidentally cuts Audrey. Is it Aubrey or Audrey? Hang on. Audrey, yeah, okay. She accidentally cuts Audrey's arm for 6 damage. Audrey starts bleeding visibly on stage. The crowd winces. Oh my god, you actually cut me! She starts shoving her. Hey, no! It's just prop blood. That's all. People in the crowd murmur. All right, well, I think that's it with that display. No, wait, I have birds too! She starts throwing birds.
Can Ronnie jump back up and heal her?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Hey, are you alright? Hey, good to see you again. Hi.
You saved me again. She clutches at your chest.
Okay, well, okay. Just give me your arm for a second.
I will give you my number too. It's 7 because its phones are very new.
You really got it? Okay, great. I'll just carry her down here and just...
She seems to be delirious.
It's a poison blade?
I've been poisoned by Cupid's arrow. She lets you carry her down, and it seems oddly fixated on you now. She might be in shock from losing a lot of blood on stage. Auburn is going to prestidigitate the blood away. Okay, well, that was not great. But that's for the judges to decide. Judges, please tabulate your scores.
That's why I gotta use
I
a
love-
thinner blade.
Also love that Oz is 100% not going to give her as bad a score because she didn't hurt a bird.
No, I heard birds got
Hey.
thrown at the end.
Yeah, she throws out. It seems like she had a sack of birds. They aren't themed to anything. There's a parrot, a dove, a cockatiel. I guess a cockatiel's a type of parrot, maybe. I guess, Lady Dartina, why don't you show us how the royals, what the royals do for talent? She's like, what? I have to do it too? Okay. How are you still eating a chicken leg? I don't understand it. Whatever. Oh, that's a good idea. Watch this. She goes backstage and wheels out what looks to be an entire cart full of hot dogs. And then starts eating them as if she's in a hot dog eating contest. What? This is grotesque. This is not the way a royal should behave.
Is she dunking them to get the bun soggy?
No, she isn't. I don't think she's got thought that far ahead yet. She's just just chomping on them. She's not eating for speed. She's eating for pleasure, I guess. And she is wolfing down hot dog after hot dog. Tungus stands up on the table and starts cheering her on. At which point our Gargantua gets very jealous and steps forward and also starts eating hot dogs furiously. Now, come on, it's not a hot dog competition. They're going head to head eating hot dog after hot dog. It's gonna become an endurance test to see who can eat the more hot dogs between them.
If Ronnie didn't have this mildly swooning woman in their lap.
Not even mildly. Daratina's stomach gurgles. She shouldn't have filled up on chicken. Gargantua lifts the tray of hot dogs and pours them all into her mouth at once, somehow housing an entire pyramid of hot dogs. She spits a hot dog. Her husband lovingly catches it in his mouth. Thanks, babe. Ugh. All right. That concludes what passes for talent in these parts. You see, Cal, you look to your side and you see Zafira is just completely embarrassed. Oh, Dara, why?
Maybe you shouldn't have forced her to. You know what? It's not my place. What am I saying? Just ignore me.
You're right. It's not your place.
Oh, shit.
I go hide behind Tungus.
Well, that was the talent part. Next up, we have the fan favorite. I should say the fan service favorite, I suppose. It is the swimsuit competition. Ladies, please go backstage and change into your swim clothes and come out and model for us. I apologize in advance if this is demeaning.
Oz whispers away. Wait, why do they need swimsuits? I thought they were in a water shortage, and I don't see a pool.
Honestly, Ronnie was about to yell the same thing. Wait, where do they go swimming?
Yeah, Wade just leans down. This is the objectification part of the beauty contest. People want to see them in as little clothes as possible.
Why would they do that?
People are weird.
That's probably the simplest way to answer that question. That was a real parent moment there. It's I have no idea how to tell. Yeah, I don't know. You're asking me something primordial, kid. Okay, so the contestants come back out. But they're currently waiting in the wings after changing. Backstage, while you guys are changing, Sapphire is going to come up to you, and she's going to be like, "Hey, stop stealing my moves."
stop stealing your moves. You literally did exactly what I did, just stupider.
Yeah, but I did it back on the main continent, and you just like saw that and copied it. It's like you're following me or something. I'm
You're the one who followed me.
No, that was just because you're trying to look. I know what you're trying to do with Darvis, and I'm not gonna let it happen.
First of all, I don't know what you're talking about. Second of all, why do you even like magic? It's not like important to you.
It's the most important thing. It's what makes me stand out from everyone. And then you're there just like this copycat.
I don't know what your game is, but get your own thing.
Stay away from my family.
Stay away from me, weirdo.
No, you stay away from me.
No, you. Finn refuses to not have the last word.
Was somehow sulking while still eating a different turkey leg. Daratina is going to go, fight. And Gargantua's just going to stand between you and roar as if getting you amped up for battle.
We're not fighting. We have to go out in swimsuits. I'm not going to look all busted up. Besides, we already fought and I won, so.
No, she cheated! She starts screeching. Lady Barnaby takes her away. It's all right, I know. I've seen her. She's a cheater. You're like, what did I ever do to you?
Oh my god. Finn has only actively been encouraging.
Okay, so Aubryn introduces the swimsuit competition, and first out comes Turquoise. And yes, perverts at home, if you're wondering, do I have images for this? I do. I do have images for this. Okay, first up we have Turquoise. Oddish, can you put on some swimsuit competition music?
Crazy thing for you to just ask me on the spot.
No, it's like in those montages. You told me you watch them every night.
Right.
For some reason, I'm imagining Little Spanish Fleet. Like... Da, 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 da.
Or like the song from like Project Runway that they always
Oh,
play.
that would be good. Okay, wait.
If only it wouldn't get DMCA'd.
Yeah.
Okay, there is Turquoise in her stunning attire. Contestant 23, apparently. Next up is Lady Barnaby. So, people who like birds, get ready for this. It's gonna be next level.
Gotta get Zeno.
don't show this to Zeno.
I don't think Zeno would approve of what's going on here, if I'm being honest with you.
We win it back.
No.
Here's Lady Barnaby.
Oh my goodness. A babe.
That's right. She's a thick bird. And next up is Tea Leaf, who looks incredibly uncomfortable to be doing this at all. Whenever she looks uncomfortable, she begins to say, I'm doing it for the slums. She's trying to somehow be modest while also feeling deeply out of her element. Then of course Gargantua storms to the stage. And she was wearing like sort of battle armor before, but it was unclear till now just how friggin' ripped and shredded she is. She is next level buff under here, and looks,
Oh my god.
even in a swimsuit, she still looks like she could rip people apart with her bare hands.
I love that her facial expression has not changed at all.
It shouldn't. You know what? Feminism.
That's feminism
Yeah.
right there.
I mean, she wasn't ripping people apart with her armor.
Next up is Finn. And
I will say, this is when she will signal Kel to do the flower thing.
Okay. Kel's gonna use Druidcraft to summon a... What color rose was it? Did you want it?
Let's go pink.
A pink rose. You know what? You do the flavor stuff, because I don't know where you want this. Don't leave it with me.
Yeah. I'm imagining it just like, you know, like an anime when it's just like the twinkly pink roses in the background.
You mean,
It's
what's
doing
his name?
that,
From
kinda.
Sailor Moon guy. What's his name? Tuxedo
Yeah.
Mask.
Tuxedo Mask.
He's throwing pink roses. Kel is
Yeah.
somehow dressed like Tuxedo Mask right now.
I also want to be clear, she's putting it on. Okay?
I also want to be clear that this is special custom ink viral Finn in a bikini fan art right here. So you're welcome in advance. You're welcome.
You're welcome, perverts.
There you go, perks. There it is. Finn in a bikini. You've seen it
So
here first.
risque.
She's putting it on. She's putting it on.
I thought you were gonna say she's putting it on and like a like magical girl, like the petals are all swirling around you, and it's like, now I'm bikini.
I don't know why that makes me think of American Beauty and makes me uncomfortable for other reasons than this whole display. But wonderful,
Now I am
wonderful
become
new,
bikini.
wonderful new, and of course, Wei gets the ultimate experience seeing his own sister in a swimsuit.
Do I have to roll a con save?
Yeah, roll a con save to see if you are. Yeah, you.
Way's visibly green, but flat faced.
There she is.
Oz
There's
can't
Sapphire.
explain why, but he feels the need to put his little hand over Way's eyes.
Yes, she's still wearing the hat at the beach. She's a beach goth, kind of. And last but not least, Daratina comes out with her trademark accessory in tow.
Incredible.
Babe.
The ladies of the beauty pageant, they come out and you guys, they each do, a walk down the runway. Our gargantuous stomps. Turquoise has sort of a smoldering goth approach to it. I'm sorry. Why am I name farting right now? Lady Barnaby, it comes out in just full-on power struts, owning the stage. Tea Leaf is super uncomfortable, but just does like a little curtsy and then like scuffles back. Finn, how would you like to do your runway walk here?
I feel like Finn's understanding
What?
of prudeness is...
You got really quiet.
Yeah, why are
Yeah,
you so
you got
quiet?
super
right now?
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh, you're back.
Did I fix it? Okay. She's doing it confidently. No problems here.
Okay, do a performance, I guess, with advantage.
Oh, wow. Thank God. I would have tripped and
Natural
fell on
one!
my
Okay. Oh no, all her clothes fell off and she pooped. Oh my god. No, it is. So with the 23, you walk out, full model strut, Instagram ready, good to go. And Sapphire, as usual, just tries to copy what you do, but does it a little bit worse. Daratina just walks around in the circle like she's mostly focused on meat and whatever she's thinking about. With that, the ladies line up on stage as usual, and at this point, Auburn is going to be like, "Yes, that's all very nice, and now for the swimsuit competition." You guys look around like, wait, that was the swimsuit. He pulls a lever on stage, and the ground beneath you opens up on stage, dropping you all into a swimming pool beneath you.
Oh.
Oh no.
Everyone sputters and starts gasping as they are suddenly dropped into the water. Some of their makeup looks completely ruined almost immediately. He tosses in a water polo ball and says, "All right, now the competition can truly begin."
What are you talking about?
Sorry, is this not how they're run? I had them specially install this. Well, without water, it doesn't make sense to do a swimsuit competition. I heard the judges saying that, too. It only made sense.
He's not wrong. It's just a waste of water while you're having a drought.
Oh, don't worry. This was purified sludge water. It would have gone to waste anyway. We had some of our best wizards work on it.
Could have given it to the people in the slums.
Yeah.
Wait, you want to give people slum water or like sewage
No,
water?
if this is really purified, why don't you do that on a bigger? You know what? Not the time.
Tea Leaf is sopping wet, but is treading water as best she can. It says, "The people of the slums deserve better than sludge." Some people in the audience applaud. Gargantua grabs the water polo ball as Auburn sets up little goals on either side of the stage. All right, first to smash that ball into the net will get a point. You have 5 minutes. Go! He blows a little whistle. It becomes a utter chaos as people Daratina immediately gets out and sits on the side. Sapphire just immediately grabs you, Finn, and is gonna try to drown you basically, or shove you under the water
Absolutely
as best
not.
she can. Okay, make a.
I'll contest that and try to drown her back.
Yeah, make a dex save to try to avoid her. Okay, yeah, you easily avoid her and sweep her legs so she just flips backwards underwater in the meantime.
And I feel like Finn wants to grab onto like Gargantua's like arm and just get lifted out of the water and try to go for the ball.
Yeah, you're hanging onto the arm that's holding the ball. Meanwhile, Barnaby lands on her head and just starts packing her. "Ah, I eat birds, you stupid bird!" She starts swinging at her. As please give me an athletics or acrobatics to try to climb up Gargantua's arm to get the ball from her.
Oh boy.
You swing around, but you find yourself hanging onto her abdomen now. Not exactly where you want to be. Lady Barnaby is going to do a peck attack to try to hit Gargantua in the head. 15, which does not work. She gets swatted away. Gargantua storms towards one of the nets. Finn, this is your last chance to stop her.
I would like to dimension door and just like up here, like where the ball is. Like dimension door, literally 2, maybe 3 feet away from where I am now.
So you want to be like above her to try to grab the ball? Because she's sort of holding it high above you guys. Above the water,
okay,
too.
yeah. I'm gonna dimension door. I cannot believe I am blowing a spot.
Okay, you warp up on top of her. I need you to make a dex save to try to grab the ball as she's moving towards it. Nice, 22. Yes. All right. You basically fall and your butt lands on top of her head, and she's so confused. She jerks the ball up, and you just easily knock it out of her hands. You're not sure how this game is played. You were dropped into this out of nowhere, and there seems to be no clear teams, even though there's 2 nets. So you realize it might be best to either try to throw the ball from where you're sitting atop Gargantua's head into the other net, or try to get a pass going to one of the other ladies, maybe Tea Leaf or Turquoise, who are sort of swimming confusedly on the other end by the net over here.
Okay. Yeah, Finn doesn't know how this sport ball game works. I think she's just gonna try to throw it at the net.
Okay. Make a I guess sleight of hand, or if you want to try to leap off her to do acrobatics, like spring off her and sort of slam it in the net, you can do that too. So I would say acrobatics if you want to leap off her, sleight of hand if you want to try to hit the net from where you're perched while she's grabbing at you.
I think Finn likes the vantage point, so I'll do sleight of hand.
Okay, go for it. 17, you whiz it past. Barnaby is gonna try to block it.
Barnaby.
Barnaby is going to go in. She's gonna have
Alright.
to beat a 17. 2. She swats, but it's way too late.
Well,
Finn scores. Go! That's a goal. Not fair. Okay, Gargantua is gonna try to throw you out of the pool, Finn. Please.
out of the pool, like
Yeah.
onto the hard pavement.
Yeah, exactly. She's done it before to her own husband. So please make a. How would you like to avoid being? You can either avoid being grabbed or let yourself be grabbed and then try to
I think she's just
roll
like
out of it.
struggling to like she's just like holding onto her face and head, like trying
Okay,
not to
make,
kick her out.
make a dex save then. Okay, 14. She gets a hold of you and is now holding you by the tail and swinging you around her head like a mace.
Oh, hey, put her down.
Drop it.
Everyone's trying to talk to her, but she's in some sort of battle rage. And you notice that that Tungus right next to you, Kel, and Oz is like cheering her on, like go, honey, go.
Yeah, no surprises there.
Ronnie has set this other person down in case they need to go long.
Okay, would anyone like to try to intervene and save Finn, or would you like to see how this plays out and let Finn resolve it herself?
Oz would like to use dancing lights to be like, ooh, shiny lights, try to get her attention somewhere else, so she puts Finn down.
Put it on Saf. Try and get her to grab Saf instead.
Okay, so you make dancing lights appear. That's just a cantrip, right? Or no, wait. Is it?
Yeah, that's just a cantrip. It's
Yeah.
for lights.
Okay, the dancing lights appear on Sapphire's hat and sort of spin around the hat. She stops while swinging Finn and is just sort of like holding her up like a caught fish in one hand. It's just, what that evil spell? And she knocks off Sapphire's hat, which Sapphire is very upset about. She screams out, "My roots!" And then she starts like fucking just wailing on Gargantua's abs. Ill-conceived, but it's what she's going for.
Imagine Gargantua is just standing on the bottom of the pool.
Yeah.
For once, this is the perfect song for the
Yep.
moment.
Yes.
This is the one time I don't actually want to skip this.
Okay, she's going to try to do her classic kidney punch move on Gargantua. 13. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Her abs reflect her, and she gets shot this way to the other side of the pool. Some hot sauce gets dripped on her from the wings that Daratina is eating. Oh, hey, you dropped your hat. She hands it to her. Thanks.
While treading water.
Daratina is sitting out on the side.
Oh, that's right.
pushed
He
over
said.
here. Hey, there's no reason for you guys to fight like this. Why don't you just put her down? Gargantua steps up to Tea Leaf. Why I do that, little morsel? Guess it's not nice. Finn, you are still hanging by the tail. It looks like Gargantua is turning her rage towards Tea Leaf now. Oberyn's like, okay, I think this is going on far enough. He gets swatted this way. Kel, make a either a dex save to dodge or a con save to catch. I guess it would be a strength save. I'm sorry, to catch.
Not con. Oh,
as he flies
okay.
towards you.
I'll do dex.
Okay, you
Oh, look
dodge.
at
You step easily
Hey.
out of the way as Oberyn goes flying. Zafira looks at you. You could have saved him.
Finn is going to try to cast Charm Person
Okay.
on Gargantua, just being like, "Oh, you caught me. You won. You won the game, the sport. You won."
Okay. What does she have to roll? Wisdom save? Spell save DC 16 wisdom. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's her wisdom roll plus 0. 10. She is charmed by you. One. Me one. Me most beautiful. She starts cheering and roaring, stepping easily out of the pool. She puts you down and then picks up her husband. We have Snoo now. She picks him up.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And starts storming away.
I don't know why I didn't know that was what that was.
Pookum's competition's not over yet. Ah! You hear them.
So she's disqualified, right?
Disqualified.
Ronnie leaning over the edge. You good?
Our chatter says, "Oh my god, such good riz! Charmed them into thinking they won. Easy peasy." Welcome in, Otaku.
Hey, if a bard can't charm, what are they good for? Finn just gives like a sad thumbs up while floating, like back floating in the water.
Yes, well, she did injure the host, so I think we can say that that was unbecoming of a participant. Ladies, you can exit the pool and get changed if you'd like to. I'll just press the lever here when you're all out. But it was the end of the competition. I'll leave it up to you judges to say how you'd like to determine how to handle Gargantua. Is anyone else hurt? The other girls look around. They don't seem to be hurt. No, but it was pretty scary. Yes, I'm sorry, my dear. Let's all get the ladies some towels. The Kenku lady who was talking to you earlier, or was it Kenku? No, I think it was a Kaji. What's the D&D equivalent of Khajiits?
Oh, Tabaxi.
Tabaxi?
Khajiit has coin.
I thought Kaji was an individual name.
Khajiit. No, Khajiit is the Elder Scrolls race of cat people. Oh, also, I forgot to say, this picture of Finn here, this is the one that Ink was like, this is gonna get you banned. I'm like, there's worse stuff. This is a still image of a sexy lady. Like, I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, but there are plenty of dance and what's the thing, ASMR streams that are way more explicit than anything we could possibly do here. These are just ladies in swimsuits. Okay, so I apologize, my voice is getting wonky. I'll get a drink at the break.
One of us.
No. I think it's a hair in my throat or something. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Where did I get a hair in all this big bushy mess? So judges, what do you think? Should we ban Gargantua or should we
I mean,
Yeah, disqualified.
it also kind of seems like she just walked out on the competition.
Well, it was at the very end of the last round, leading it up to your discussion, but that seems like 2 votes for disqualified.
Oh yeah, and you're the one who's gonna go get her to pick up her award if she wins, right? Yeah, good luck with that.
That's a good point. I don't know if I get a vote, but disqualified for me. Fine, disqualify her. She didn't act like a winner, and I think something tells me that her husband may have been biased in her favor. Right.
I'm not a thing, I'm a person.
No, I meant... No, of course you're not a thing. What are you, anyway? She looks you up and down. Clearly,
Oh my God.
Clearly doesn't know what a furbolg is.
Ronnie's still trying to, like, hand an arm out to Finn to get out the pool if she needs help. Just like you can see the ears flick back to hear that and then flick forward aggressively like, no, no, no.
No.
If
we'll
you'll
take
let
the
her, Zafira will start poking and prodding you gently like a lady seeing a new animal at the zoo.
I think Kel gets the wrong impression. He's like, "Oh, this is a woman who's interested in science and learning." So yeah, go for it.
But, I
Oh
mean,
my God.
technically, she kind of is. She's just behaving in an embarrassing manner. Weird. You're interesting. She gives you a little smile.
Can you stop like racially profiling my friend so we can finish judging, please?
Oh, no, I would never do that. She stares at you. Make an insight
You
check.
literally just asked him what he was.
No, I would never do that. She starts nodding at you aggressively.
Okay, so stop doing it and let's get done.
Oh, no, it's not that at all. It's because he and I are such close friends now, right? She like starts holding your hand.
Kel needs friends. He's very on board with this.
she tilts her head and leans it on your shoulder. See, we're good. That's just the way friends joke around.
Somewhere Dr. Wilder's very upset and does not know why.
Yes.
Oh, Kel, don't
Rach.
you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, but like she's a girl who's a friend, right? Like, oh,
I
Yeah,
don't
but this is-
understand how this works.
I'll be honest with you, Oz, neither do I.
she lets go of your hand. No, not like that. Not at all like that. I would never. She looks you in the eye. I would never. Okay? Okay, she looks to you, Way, for confirmation. Okay? So we're
Ma'am,
just
I
very
think-
close friends. So what?
I think
Right.
we're wrapping up,
Very-
right?
Yeah. Let's finish this. Let's get done.
Right. All right. Let's tabulate the scores, shall we?
Ronnie being extremely like, I can't tell quite why everything is wrong, but everything is wrong right now.
I can't tell why everything feels so right, but it just does.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I have to give everybody scores for the judges. 1 sec. I guess Gargantua's scores are going to be ignored.
Nullified,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, I guess. Do we keep Tongue's scores or Tungus's scores?
That's a good question. What do we do about his scores?
Well, Kel, I think you're interim Tungus.
Oh. In that case... There we go.
Wait, we'll give a fist bump to Kel.
I gave Finn a 10 for the people who can't see.
In the tattoo, Wei just goes to Kel. Now, in the advanced version, we would have had time to put money down on Finn. But, like, not as ourselves, so no one would know.
Huh. Oh, do we do the disguise self trick again? Wow, you're so smart.
Yeah. That's how you make millions.
So right now what's happening is Kel has taken Tungus's sheet and it's just you recognize at
Torn
this
it up.
point
Doing everything.
you recognize at this point that no one is supervising you, and the closest thing to people who are in charge are Oberyn, who, now that he's out of like things to do before announcing the final score, is just sort of like smoking a cig and not paying attention. And Zafira, who's looking at her own sheet intently. You recognize at this moment, if you wanted to cheat and change all of his scores to favor Finn or anyone else, you easily could.
You're so right. Yeah, you're just doing. It's a very scientific process, guys. Don't look. Don't pay too much attention. You wouldn't understand.
No. This is sacred.
All right, I guess I didn't give her a score. It was talent. What was the eating contest? Right. Okay.
I'm gonna try tattooing to Finn once again. Let me roll an Arcana here. Fuck me. I'm trying. Okay,
No
over the
way.
tattoo, I try and ask whether she wants me to edit Tungus's scores, but I don't know what actually comes across.
Do you want Tungus?
Oh no.
What? What do you mean by that?
I don't get why you're so
Phil
worked
hears
up. I'm
back.
just trying to offer a helping hand.
I don't want his hand either. What are you saying?
Carry a 10 here.
Kel sadly and quietly goes back to Meanwhile, I feel like Ronnie has become Finn's new manager and is just like putting a towel on.
Aubrey has not left your side, Ronnie.
Oh, thanks, Aubrey. Do you have? I don't know if you have an extra towel or like maybe like just a cloak. You also do you need a cloak? It's very hot out here. She'll dry off in no time, I'm sure. Don't worry about it. Never mind. Just like parent style, like doing the like towel like fuzz your hair, Finn, and like rubbing all like to like be like get yourself dried off. You're gonna catch a cold.
Finn's letting it happen. Like arms out, like someone just grabbed me.
Does your hair
throwing me
poof
around by
out
my
in a
tail.
big way?
Yes, but then it's immediately prestidigitated back to its perfect spot. Like a poodle.
Aubrey is going to come up to you, Kel, as the de facto accountant on board, and is like, all right, so have you got a winner?
Let me just do the tallying up, and I believe we do. I mean, I'm not much of an announcer, but here, take the sheet.
Okay, great. All right. And, contestants, please come to the stage. Now, as you know, we had to remove one of the contestants due to violence and potential cheating. So that's not good. So that contestant Gargantua has been disqualified. So don't worry your heads about her following you home or grinding your bones to make her bread. Moving on. We have, of course, a very special announcement.
Troll.
The announcement. I would like to say we have, for all of our contestants, whether they have won or lost, all contestants will receive a 30% off coupon to the fabulous restaurant Vine and Vice. So as soon as it reopens, please enjoy. There's a mild round of applause. All right. I'm going to announce the winner. So, are these numbers correct?
Yeah, 100%. Don't pay too much. What are you accusing us of? Us judges have a lot of integrity, and we really tried our best here. Okay.
make a persuasion roll.
Oh boy.
Not bad.
No, I wasn't saying anything. I don't know why you're talking. No, I just mean. So the score column here is what I should be looking at, right?
No. It's the points column on the far right. You know, we devised a system. It's really complicated. Just
The
Yeah.
points.
the points.
Okay, very well. Wait, but how does a score? wait, above game.
Okay, yeah, above game.
How does right now I see Turquoise's score is higher than Daratina's score.
Mm,
Or I'm sorry, Turquoise's score
well,
is
it's
less
lower.
But the points are higher.
Yeah.
But how does that
Yeah.
work? Is that from the average?
Because we moved to weight it so that the raw score matters less, so that one person couldn't run away with it by being judged unfairly, right?
Right.
We weighted each event and gave them like a tournament point equivalent.
Right.
So someone's score can be lower but have more points.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm just making sure that we did the math right. I remember that conversation now. I just wanted to make sure that point tallying. I was like, wait, even if it's average, wouldn't it be? But it's not on average. It's tournament tallying. Right. All right. So I would like to announce. I'm glad I did that because it could have been the opposite of what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
But for first runner-up, we have Turquoise. Oh, that's lovely. She steps forward a little surprised. Thank you very much for your wonderful dance work and all of your skill throughout this competition. And that means you will walk home with this lovely silver tiara and 500 gold. He awards her with them. They place it on her head. It looks really nice, although a little out of maybe place with her gothic style. She looks genuinely touched. Her friends rush on stage and hug her. This is the first time that Audrey has left your side, Ronnie, although not that far away, just stepping on stage. And that means our winner, drumroll please, is, with 23 points, the most in the competition. Although it was very close, it is Affinity Amberfield. Sweeping music begins to play as Finn takes the stage and is adorned with a gold tiara, a gold scepter, and 1,000 gold.
Gold is my color.
It's quite the hefty prize, so I'm glad we had... He steps off the stage. Someone wise to do the accounting. He raises an eyebrow at you, Cal. But he smirks.
You're most welcome.
He smirks and walks away. There seems to be no malice in it, although he does seem... thank you to all the contestants and all the people here. And, yes, have a lovely night, and I hope we do this next year. Or not.
Before getting off stage, Finn turns around and just casually, very quickly flips off Sapphire and then gets Oh my god, whatever you did, it worked.
Best manager ever, what can I say?
Yeah, you saying that out loud in front of Zafira, who's still standing right there.
Whatever you did as a manager, it worked because I really pulled it together at the end.
She squints looking between you. Do you know her? Is this that girlfriend you've been telling me about?
I'm her manager. What are you talking about?
Right.
Yeah.
I see the type of guy you are. She walks away.
That would be a really weird and power imbalance. Oh, okay.
Kel snaps and is like, that's showbiz, honey.
A little of your fire elemental personality just like pops up slightly. Sapphire is gonna come over. I don't know how you guys rigged that, but I know you did. Hey, bro.
I definitely didn't rig it.
Oh, he's so
I
cute.
Wei sees Sapphire just like, excuse me, I am a paragon of virtue. I am a paladin. I calls it like I sees it.
Look, I'm not gonna follow you guys around anymore. It's obviously cutting into my take if I have to keep being compared to this one. This cheater. She points at you, Finn. But
maybe forget your material.
Maybe you guys, if you are hiding out together, like a couple of eloping vigilantes, maybe you should keep a lower profile. Gonna get on someone's radar sooner or later. She grabs your arm, Way, as she passes, and then in a softer voice, she, like, discreetly and out of the side of her mouth is just like, stay safe. She looks at you with sincerity.
I'm trying.
She gets the vibe that you're saying, and you're not helping. She shrugs off and heads away.
Yeah. I think Way
like,
would also tell her quickly in Dwarvish, like, we're staying at the Sunlit Shelter if you ever want to, like, get a drink, or, like, if you ever want to, like, catch each other. I don't know if she's staying in the city.
She stops. I guess I could stick around for a day or two. She nods at you, tips her hat, and walks away.
And Ronnie just
flips her off.
I try to get them to keep a low profile so much more.
Oh, whatever. She turns to you, Ronnie. I heard you weren't even here for a few sessions and storms off.
Ronnie was here.
Oz looks around. What does that even mean?
She's an insane person. I wouldn't take it personally.
Yeah, no, she does that from time to time. Just spouts some weird shit.
The dancers are going to come off the stage and congratulate you, Finn. Turquoise is going to come up to you and say, I never thought of myself as a powerful beauty as well as a powerful sorceress, but it seems I've got competition. She stares at you unsmilingly.
Yeah, I mean your dance was really cool.
Yes.
Jesus.
What?
Sorry, that was just really brutal. She was just like, you're not hot, actually, but your dance is pretty cool. Only I heard that.
Trying to be nice, genuinely.
Yeah. That's what I got, too. I didn't get it at all. That's funny.
But I understand because
now I have to do a perception roll from her to see if she
understood what Finn means. Which was it? What was apparently nicely intended. Sorry for being such a hateful bitch.
Okay, she's gonna make a wisdom save. 3. Then I shall see you on the fields of battle. She stares at you intently.
Oh, well, that's not like usually my thing, but like...
Oh, don't listen to her. She's just playing around. It's how she talks. The fields of battle, she says, walking away.
I like her.
I kind of do too, although I don't know why everyone I talk to thinks I dislike them or want to fight. Is that like... You guys get that impression? Do I need to like change something? Like...
Fabian's gonna pop out of Way's head. Ugh, it's just the way people are when they're jealous. You'll get used to it.
Ronnie narrows their eyes and says nothing.
Oh, well, I guess that's a sign of success then. She like shakes it off and is confident again.
At this point, Audrey is going to go over to Ronnie and give her a note. It says, here, if you ever want to get a drink later, we can. And she like skips away with her friends.
I don't really drink. Oh, okay.
She hands you a
need a
piece of
friend.
paper, and it says, the Lucky Jackal, and it has like a winky face with a heart.
Oh, that's nice. Ronnie sort of puts it in their pocket and like doesn't think about it.
Blows their nose. Throws it away. Okay, and with that, the Tabaxi's stage manager is going to come up and thank you all for participating, and you guys are donezo with this. It's taken up about an hour of your time, so it is now about 5 p.m. You might have time to do a few quick things, but it looks like it is about time for your dinner at the palace.
Should we take our break now before we...
Yes. Sorry about that. I didn't realize the time had gone so far over. Now that that's done, yeah, let us take our break, and we will be back soon. If the pirates blow up the library, that means the teachers can't make us read any more books. What the fuck? Why are you like this? Only the ball hurts, not the chain. Okay, gotcha. You said only the ball would hurt. This is a legit great game. It's freezing again. Oh, so close. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Okay, I definitely need that. What? Don't need that. No! Fuck. Hey, alright. I don't like these things. No! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Oh, no, no, no! Punching! No! Fuck. His arm is just like schlarfed. Like, what is happening? This is like what being on mushrooms is like. I swear to God. What the fuck? Did I just hump that barrel so far it exploded? Bye, Ho-Ho. Meow too. No! Why? Meow! No! Oh shit! Why is that so scary? We're celebrating Jill Valentine's Day here. Here's our protagonist, Jill Valentine's, complete with unnecessary boob jiggle. Why is this happening? No, 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 no! Stop! Holy shit! He's not dead yet! He's not dead yet! He's not dead yet! Hey, Oddish, what's that? Hey, Oddish. What's that? Hey, Oddish. What's that? Hey, Oddish! What's that? No! No, no, no! No, no, no! I was in the door! Meowth just knocked the entire Lego Quickie Mart off the wall. How about this juicy motherfucker? Sticks his tongue out. Oh my god, he's flipping his shit! Aw, your doggy. Pack dog. He's abusing the dog? What kind of hero is Pac-Man? What the fuck? Pac-Man's enjoying a day at home. Look how happy he is that his wife is talking to him. It's fucking miserable. He's just gonna look at the fucking rabbit all day? No, what the hell? That's bullshit. Yes, yes. Yes, Pac-Man. Do something fucking crazy. Wait, that's the end? At least his bottom bounces. You know what I mean? At least he's got that zesty dump truck ass. No! What are you doing? What is he doing? Stay back. We just need to suffer this hit. I can't stop. Alright, I'm bringing us back. Okay, we are back. You guys are still in the Noble Quarter, at the old amphitheater up here on the map. Palace is here. You guys probably want to get changed before you head over in your new attire. But is there anything else you want to do on the way there or back?
I think at least for Finn, she's gonna take a while, so getting changed sounds good.
Yeah, sorry, could you repeat how much time you said we have?
It's probably you have basically like an hour at the most to do stuff, I would say. So so you can that includes getting ready to go too, which will take off.
Ronnie would
feel like it'll take.
Like to take a short rest, and we can discuss whether or not getting ready counts as short rest activity. I feel like for Ronnie it does because it's putting on clothes.
Yeah, exactly. I think if you guys make it, if you go back to the Ronnie, if you make a beeline for the sunlit shelter, you can take a short rest and get ready in that time, and anyone else can do the same. But that means no stopping for shopping. If you want a full short rest.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, all in favor of short rest. You guys head back to Sunlit Shelter, get the benefits of a short rest, changing into your opulent new regal attire, newly procured from the fashionistas.
Well, it's good.
Natural 13.
You don't have a 13-sided die?
I feel like that's something Two-Face would have. I don't know why. Okay.
Sure. I don't know if we're on the correct map. We're still at the theater.
Okie doke. Okay, you guys are on.
Sorry, is this squiggle where the penguin exploded?
Yes.
Also, thank you so much, because as I was catching up, I was like, someone needs to save my cabbages. I appreciate it.
Okay, you guys are all set up and ready to go now. Would you like to head over to the palace?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think on the way there, Finn's just gonna gentle pep talk. Like, okay, I know we don't like the prince, but we have to act nice just so we can figure everything out, alright?
No one agrees.
Above game, real quick. Just I might have missed this in my catching up. Is the other bird kid, did we just let him go to the ocean, or is he still in our room?
He's still in
He's
our
still
room.
in our room.
Still in the room.
Okay, so he's just chilling. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to. It was hard to take a long rest or a short rest with him, just in Oz's bed. But you guys found a way. So Pole Boy immediately got arrested, right? And you just Wade just has, the skull guy with him.
Yeah, he's my belt buckle.
Right.
Maybe not for this particular event. I might have just left him back in the bed, like back at the rooms.
Yeah, you're gonna have him keep an eye on the kid.
Probably, yeah.
If anything happens, shatter your teeth menacingly.
I feel like I can really see like an owl though, like picking at it. Tasty.
Damn, torture the poor guy.
Okay.
You could put him in a bag of holding. He doesn't need to breathe.
That's so mean.
True.
As you guys walk up these giant steps on top of the guards' barracks that lead up to the palace grounds, you'll be marched through some large golden gates flanked by guards who are just sort of escorting you in, into a long courtyard with fountains and water fixtures amidst greenery. You again raise an eyebrow, perhaps, at the use of, the exorbitant use of water in a town with a drought. Clearly, it's all clearly a luxury that is reserved for the royal caste. This is a huge palace complex with large, round-topped buildings, very opulent and nice, and has an ancient feel to it too. Clearly, these structures have been in place for hundreds of years, not recently constructed by this prince. As you go through a sweeping grand hall, which seems to be more of almost like a second marketplace for the elite, where people nobles are chatting, and people are applauding for you as you come in, thanks to your recent win in the arena, as well as Finn being crowned officially the hottest in the desert. A small noble child says, "Is that her?" And then someone's mom says, "Yes, that's the hottest in the desert." And the kid's like,
Wow. Finn's ego grows somehow even more.
her horns grow
Big
with her ego.
sizes that day.
Yeah, exactly. Some doors will swing open and the prince will appear. Everyone applauds and bows for him. Clearly, there's a lot of yes men and hangers on in this community. The prince appears. "Ah, my friends, thank you for participating in the tournament and for saving the city. You've already made a name for yourselves here, let alone, with your help, dispatching the Collective of Chaos twice now. I apologize that you have been put in such dire straits from the get-go, but such is life in Owasara now. We work every day to make this city as beautiful as it can be." The other bystanders cheer and raise a toast to this. They're clearly having their own little cotillion out here. He says more like discreetly to you guys. He's got sort of a smirk and a little bit of a more jovial demeanor than you've seen him previously. In public facing, he seemed to be a bit more stern and a bit more like attempting to show his power. And in this case, he is a little bit more jovial and seems happy in his element a little bit. He didn't really strike you as a charming fellow necessarily, but you can see he's definitely in a better mood and maybe perhaps a little bit better at it because of that. Those Collective of Chaos criminals have been a non-stop nuisance to everyone in this city. Thank those that remain for heroes like you and the Lancer Dancer. If you'd like, please give me an intelligence save.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately sus.
Okay, Wei and Oz, you actually, surprisingly, no one catches anything strangely amiss besides the obvious that just seems a little sus in general.
Do you remember that Oz gets a 24? I guess I do too because of Wei's paladin aura.
24?
True.
Okay, yeah, but Wei
because
doesn't
we
get
get plus.
it.
Wei doesn't get it, but Oz and I do.
Wait, it's already factored into my
Right.
+5.
Okay, then Oz and Kel, you do understand it because there was a 23 to beat it. That's strange. In all the stories you've heard in the past about OSR from books, you didn't think the OSRans chose to worship those that remain, which is more of a modern tradition, choosing instead to worship individual like patron deities, like as if the gods being put behind the Elder Glass didn't happen. They just sort of continued on, sort of in a worshiping in a Greek god pantheon sort of way. It's interesting. Some of the patron gods of old, some of whom, you could have called them godkin themselves instead of truly divine. Either way, the prince seems like he is at least making a play for being very progressive. So it's either that he is forsaking his traditions to appeal to you guys, or is actually just happens to think of himself as a modern fellow. It's unclear. Regardless, he says, here, before we get to the fine feast, and it is a fine one, let me tell you, and we have many fine dinner guests as well, people that you will be amazed to see up close and personal, as I always am. Such rarities are for the luxuries of princes and royalty alike. But first, let me show you one of those luxuries, my grand gallery. You may have heard tell of my fantastic menagerie in town, although I wouldn't visit today. We had difficulties with some penguins, I've heard. But I do have another private gallery, not of beasts, but of rare artifacts. Ones kept magically sealed in glass cases. Follow me. He leads you upstairs into a small museum-like area. It is guarded by two just hulking, gigantic, fully armored so you can't see their flesh, royal guardsmen. Much larger than the typical guardsmen you've seen who have previously been described as sort of like... God, I wish this wasn't relevant. Poorly trained and newly hired. The prince happily guides you through. Here, this is the thirstless crown. It looks to be some sort of like bony onyx crown. Visually, it looks not too dissimilar from what like the ring wraiths wear. Those like old king bone scary crowns. This was worn first by the first prince of Oasara, whose name has been lost to the sands of time. It was forged by his loyalist followers as he kept them alive in those harsh, unforgiving sands. Hewn from bone and occult inscriptions, it is said to prevent the wearer from feeling the effects of hunger or dehydration. If you'd like, you can make an Arcana to try to understand. 10's not going to do it.
Use a luck point on that.
Okay.
Well,
This
I
feels
was gonna say,
important.
could I have also given a help action to someone rather than try to do it myself?
Yeah, you can. You can give a help action to Oz there to give him that 26.
I imagine I pick Oz up so that he can see that.
Yeah, he's trying to see it, but he's too short.
Puppies.
You just pick him up, press his face gently against the glass. Okay, everybody above who got above an 18. This seems to be a cursed artifact. This crown seems to be a cursed artifact that prevents the wearer from taking levels of exhaustion during the 5e homebrew campaign, Wrath of the Godkin. This item may have no effect in other campaigns such as Snarfs of the Wraithfall or Tony New York's Pizza Pie Panic. Coming December 2028, pre-order now. This is what my notes say. Could be good for surviving a wasteland, but it's so obviously cursed, there's probably some horrible shortcoming. Yes.
That looks really cool.
Yes,
Well,
gaze
that
at
makes
its
my
wonder.
nose tingle.
Don't get too close, or you could become cursed too. That's why we have it safe behind this
tingle.
glass. Ah, yes. Over here, the sand glass of stolen minutes. This is a truly cursed item. He seems to be happy about this. The sand glass of stolen minutes, yes, forged by the desert hags to give them immortality. Their failure might be its user's salvation, so long as they are willing to pay the price. He laughs with he laughs with Arch. Well, I suppose only its user would know that for sure. He raises an eyebrow to you. You can do an Arcana check on this one too.
I hold Oz up.
Wait, which are the new rolls and which is the old rolls? What's the...
17 Arcana was for the last.
Okay, that's the cutoff. Oh, that was the last one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the last one of the previous.
Okay, so Oz gets 24 because he has advantage. Way and Finn pass as well. Based on the best you can tell, just on scrutinizing it at a cursory glance, it looks like the user could undo a single action with this. Something that could be taken, like, it could redo or undo like a 6 seconds of time. But also, yeah, it's super cursed. It clearly doing that would probably, you know, have some sort of horrible toll on your body.
I'm sorry. Would you say that this also goes by the name the Omega 13?
I would hate to not reference Galaxy Quest. Miners, not miners. I love that movie. It would be enough to me. I can't stop thinking about it. By Grapthar's hammer. Yeah, he has Grapthar's hammer in here too. Forged by the Sons of Warband. Watch Galaxy Quest if you haven't seen it. It's fantastic. It's probably the best Star Trek movie besides Wrath of Khan. Okay. Over here, may I guide your attention to the speed banner of Samir. My great-grandfather, Samir Aben Rabe, commissioned this magic item when he got addicted to gambling at Sunspire Downs. It was said to be 3 yards long, but eventually shrank to its current length. Arcana checks, if you would like.
Way's eyes shoot to it as soon as the word gambling is mentioned.
Ronnie is almost, as long as Oz allows it, holding Oz out almost like a talisman, like, I don't know.
That means that Kel, Oz, just Kel and Oz, right? Pass it because it's 18 is the thing to hit. This could grant the user +5 to initiative before an initiative roll, but will shrink the banner by 1 inch each time. It looks like it's about 10 inches long now. Giggity. Over here, this is one of the most beautifully sculpted items on display. I call it the Menagerie in Amber. An amber sculpture of some of my finest and most fantastical animal friends from my menagerie. It looks to be a sculpture of a Goofington, an Explanguin, a Tridra, and Moonicorn, all animals you saw previously in the zoo. And they're all together in sort of a heroic hero pose. Doing
and it's not like a taxidermied statue or anything, is it? It's
no,
a proper
it's sculpted
stone statue.
Yeah, it's like it looks
Okay,
like it's
good.
either amber or made of jewel. It's like it's like maybe like 90% opaque and just a little bit translucent, and so it has, like, when light hits it, it sort of glows with amber light. It's really nice. It's about, like, I don't know, a foot long and maybe 6 inches tall, and just like a cool, clearly one-of-a-kind sculpture. Our most recent addition, sculpted by Vashili of the Amber Hole. a fancy pants chameleon artiste who is in our employ, of course. He bows as if showing himself reverence. You can do an Arcana check on that if you would like.
It's definitely not just animals, right?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? Natural 20. Okay, Oz and Kel, you can see that this thing can conjure a spiritual animal based on one of the 4 creatures summoned or pictured, with a summon that would last for Oz can tell specifically it will last for 18 seconds. This thing would require attunement. I'm giving you some advanced stats because that nat 20, and it would probably only be usable once a day. Oz, as you're staring at it with your nat 20 and Arcana magic being held close by Ronnie, unbeknownst to the others, but seen to you very clearly, like it looks like a spirit in the shape of an Explanguin emerges from its own sculpture, about the same size, and waddles towards you, and then charges up like it's going to explode, and then begins rocketing around the glass chamber in which that's encasing it, and bouncing around like a pinball, seemingly for your amusement.
Penguin is whispering to me.
The rest of you can't see the penguin.
What was that, Oz?
Huh?
Oz does not explain.
I see
And,
your young friend
how much-
has been charmed by my sculpture.
And how much to take this magnificent sculpture off your hands, if I may ask? You know, I'm an enjoyer of all things biological as well.
The joy in his face drops, and like any any preface of him being like a kind and loving host is just gone. Like as if you've said the most rude thing to him imaginable. None of my prized possessions are for sale. But come.
What about friendship?
He ignores you as if he could not hear you.
Okay.
And this, of course, I'm sure you are familiar with this. He brings you to a large golden shield. This is the aforementioned Aegis of Aldrich, Aasimar Paladin of Alias, whose works with the adventuring heroes known as Platinum Skies made him a hero to young and old, the world over. This is the namesake of the tournament. You can do an Arcana check on this as well if you would like.
I will continue to. Can I give Oz help, but also slightly different? Because I'm like, I think I know that. I think I've heard of that guy, or like share whatever I know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you recognize the name. Well, do you recognize the name?
It was Aasimar Paladin, who I believe was in Gideon's party.
Right, that's correct. Inspo for that. You
Notes.
You Ronnie recognizes that this is the namesake of the tournament was a colleague of Ronnie's old mentor. And now the shield is, I guess, part of the Prince's collection. Oz, with this tidbit and your focusing of your Arcana, you are the only one who is able to piece this together, but it seems to be an offhand weapon, or not weapon, but shield, that provides +2 to AC. Another requires attunement thing. Twice a day it can be used to reflect a projectile back at its attacker, as long as the wielder succeeds on athletics or acrobatics. But if it fails, it doesn't cost a usage of its 2 per day. So it has some great practical applications. It doesn't seem to be getting use from them in here.
These things are super magical.
Yes.
I'm sure that's why they're so valuable.
That is correct, Mayor Ronnie.
What? Wait. Honestly, I think Ronnie does say that out loud before they're like, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Am I wrong? Were you not the mayor of Jerixpawn for a short time?
I'm not the mayor of anywhere.
Ronnie was the best mayor.
I'm
So I've
not the
heard.
mayor.
Yeah.
Perhaps I should be wary of you. Maybe you'll become the mayor of this town next. But of course, that would be impossible and quite illegal.
Yeah, Ronnie also does a big laugh.
Well, all of this walking amongst finery has given me quite the appetite. What say we head towards the dinner table?
Let's.
You continue onward towards a central building in this complex with a...
Do you want me to put you down, or do you want me to keep carrying you?
My feet are tired.
Okay. Do you want me to hold you, or do you want to sit on my shoulders?
Whichever one works best for you.
Let's do shoulders. The vibes, I don't like it. I'd like my hands free.
Okay, I like being tall.
I put Oz on my shoulders.
You continue onward to this opulent dining hall, replete with suits of armor, glassed in and lots of other treasure cases of non-magical but just historic items. And there is a table with lots of gorgeous silver and plate where dinner is yet to be served. Come, have a seat. Let me introduce you to the other guests. I'm going to take you to the dinner. Do. I haven't looked at this page in a while. Hopefully it looks okay. Okay. Let's place the party.
I don't like these big guards. They're spooky as hell.
They're so cool.
I mean, sorry, they're really cool, but also they look like maybe people who don't have bodies.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. You're so right.
Feel free to
These
place
have
yourself on a
chicken
chair
lady.
or something.
I didn't see any flesh.
Yeah, as you come in, you see some familiar faces. Lady Zafira, the Opal of Oasara, and the head judge at the beauty competition is there.
Wow, wait. Just right on top of Finn.
Wow.
I'm gonna let myself be guided by Oz. Oz, if you see a place you'd like to go, you can be sort of. I imagine you have gotten used to sort of like pulling Ronnie's ears to like direct where you want us to go.
Tattooing.
Oz is guiding Ronnie right over to the chicken lady from the contest. Oz likes her.
Alright, so I'll go here and Oz can sit at to the left in between Ronnie and the chicken lady.
Okay, so yeah, you recognize Lady Daratina, who is somehow already eating, much to a nearby servant's frustration. She stole that from the kitchen. I didn't steal it, it's free.
Chicken.
She looks at you guys. Oh yeah, I remember you from earlier. What's up?
What's up?
As you look around the table, you see Elia Moonbrook, one of the other members of Platinum Skies, Aldrich, the bearer of that shield you just saw in the previous room, his former adventuring party. There's Elia and Baldrin Stoneharp, both of who were in the royalty box at the arena and saw you guys fight. There's also Aubryn, who raises a glass to you, having just seen you before. The only one you don't recognize, oh, I'm actually realizing. No, wait. There's two people you might not recognize, which is this man here is Ungulus Bilgewater. He is an Air Genasi who deals with weapons sales. And he also introduces Aubryn to you guys as social gadabout and society writer. So his job seems to be writing gossip columns. He's sort of the lady, what's her name? Not Featherington.
Whistledown.
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 Yes. And he
Dearest gentle reader.
Dearest gentle reader. And there was also a counselor, a member of the Royal Council named Varden Holloway, who seems to be in fine spirits and helping himself to wine. The prince seats himself here next to Lady Zafira, who says, and she's acting like more refined now, and is like, if it isn't the officially hottest in the desert. She nods to you, Finn.
That's me.
Then she turns to Kel. What are you doing here?
Oh my god.
Like drops the
I'm her-
facade completely. It's like
I'm her manager, right? I gotta tag along wherever she's going.
the prince taps Zafira on the wrist gently and is like, this is one of the Sahooligans. They are the heroes of the tournament, remember? She gets this blank face on her and she looks around the table. Yes! Of course I remembered. It was one of my merry japes. She gives a false laugh. She seems really awkward now. Then she like leans in towards you, Cal, and goes, "Don't try anything funny."
What do you expect me to try?
Dinner is soon served. Many fine dishes, meat skewers, many spicy dips too to go with some of the offerings they have there. So people who have weak palates maybe avoid some of those spicy things. But the conversation is quite lively. Ronnie, you immediately notice that you catch Baldrin and Elia sort of like whispering to one another and pointing towards you. And once that happens, Elia seems like interested in you.
They were at the box, but they wouldn't have they might have seen me, but like we wouldn't have had like any sort of like noticing interaction necessarily.
Yeah, you guys were. It's sort of like imagine seeing someone. You're a football player and you look up and in the loge, you might see these people's. You can sort of see them amplified.
Sure, I know what a loge is.
Well, okay, you're on stage at the opera then, and they're
a fancy box.
Yeah, right.
But I recognize them, and I think that Ronnie is not subtle enough to like. They're probably trying to like be chill, but they're not subtle and nearly enough to not just like sort of keep looking at them. And then once I think they notice that they're looking at them too, just does a full stare.
Yeah, and I think once you see Baldrin, who's a little bit chiller and a little bit like, let's get like more down to earth, like looking between you and Elia is just staring. You're both staring at each other. You sort of like plaintively, and she's staring like as if sizing you up, and then gives a nod of like, if you'd like, you can make an insight check on that if you would like to. You're not exactly sure, but there's nothing threatening or upsetting about it. The prince, as you guys eat, the prince is going to sort of lead the conversation, sort of in a blowhard fashion, a little bit, and is going to invite you all to talk about certain things. But in general, conversations are sort of being bandied about the table. And if there's certain people you would like to talk to while you're here, feel free to do so. But at the offset, it seems as though the prince is going to take the lead. He says, everyone, here they are, our guests of honor. They are known as the Sahooligans, or the Sahula Guild, I've heard. But these adventurers are best known for saving our city earlier today. The table erupts in applause. Even Daratina turns and stops eating for a second to clap along. But I did have a question for you. Would you please? We are in fine company here, and we have many fine storytellers among us. He gestures to Baldrin and to Oberyn. He's like, I'm sure many of us would love to hear a story of... wait, Chungo is there. Okay, name an NPC. All right, but you've already named Chungo. Chungo can't be prestidigitated cross-continent by your whims. But I will allow you, Ed, to... you have two options. You can name... an NPC who's a servant or a hanger-on in this room now, or I can find a way to shoehorn in Chungo at the next available opportunity.
Oh my god.
Your choice.
The next urchin we have to save at the fountain.
Chungo's love child, he actually has had sex.
Chungo sex confirmed.
The next urchin is just Chungo again.
There's a Chungo in every city, like Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny. They just... Well,
regional Chungo.
When Ed decides, we will take it from there. Let me add him to the...
Chungo's like a Pokemon. He has regional variants.
Exactly, a lowland Chungo.
Desert Chungo has a coconut bikini.
Instead of the seashell bikini from Jerickson.
Yes, of course.
Okay, I'm making a note, shoehorn in Chungo. But if you have a different take on that, just let me know. Please, adventurers, tell us some tales. What are the most amazing things that you have done? Perhaps any fearsome battles? He seems to be implying something specific.
Wei leans in and he's just like, oh, well, of course there is always the Spinosaurus. Not many people know of that battle, but I do think that was one of our favorites.
Varden Holloway, the Royal Council guy, says, Spinosaurus! I've never heard of such a creature. Please do tell.
Yeah, Wei will go into detail, over-embellishing, as always, fluffing up the Sahooligans. And then he'll, like...
barely needs fluffing. We rock that one.
I think it's like, we found this caveman, his name was Tuck, he was trying to save his beloved dinosaurs, but the Spinosaurus was just about to eat him, and then Ronnie swoops in, pries open the Spinosaurus's mouth.
The way you're describing it, Ronnie is like King Kong in the OG movie,
oh,
like
yes.
breaking the thing's mouth. And it's like, it's unclear how they would be that size. Give us a performance check, I guess this would be.
All right.
6.
Can I give advantage by things I still have in my bag? A bunch of bones from the Spinosaurus.
Oz does have the damaged Spinosaurus skull and jaw in his bag.
Yeah. I have in my notes, has been committed to Oz for costume purposes. for the Spinosaurus head.
So here's what happens. You've been listening, assuming this guy is just going to talk your ear off and not let a word in edgewise. And so you took a bite of a particularly chewy piece of meat. And he asks you this question, and you feel put on the spot and start mentioning the Spinosaurus, but this thing is in your mouth. I keep explaining. It's just like the story's not coming out right, even though the details are great. You just come off very boorish to these people, and but you are saved by the bones that they place on the table, which are shocking, but also corroborate your story perfectly. And Varden's like, oh, look at the size of this creature. They truly are heroes, beating monsters I've never even heard of.
Oh, that's not the half of it. You should have seen when we fought the poison gas ape, and I point to Kel like, my man, you know what I'm on about.
Kel blinks and glares it away like, I hope you're not expecting me to talk in front of these people.
We will just tattoo and just say, just nod. I can tell the story. Just corroborate with some sciencey stuff.
Yes. Noxious fumes coming off the ape, indeed.
Ungulus, the Air Genasi arms merchant, looks at you, and then he thinks about, oh yeah, I think I did hear about that. There's something like, don't go to Jerixbun. There's like this big monkey hitting people with gas balls on the side of the road. Sounds crazy, right? So that turned out to be real. He looks at you, Cal.
Very real.
You also notice that Zafira is looking at you. like she has this wide-eyed stare that is like a tightrope walk between curiosity and confusion about like, what kind of nerd are you? She doesn't understand anymore.
Right, because you can only specialize as one.
Yeah, you get the sense, the rest of you seeing this go down, you get like, you get the sense that Zafira is a strange person.
Would never have guessed.
But this like rough looking, like mercenary-ish looking guy, Angelus, is staring directly at you, Kel. How would you like to how would you like to handle him asking you for details about the ape?
Well, I mean, the ape was a problem, but like my friend was saying, we dealt with it. We sent it back to where it came from. No animals were harmed in the making of this adventure.
From across the table, Daratina starts to laugh and then like chokes on her chicken a little bit.
Oz gives her like a strong pat on the back to get the bone out.
She spits like a big wad of meat on the table. Baldrin like scoots his chair away slightly. He turns to you, Cal, and says, "Oh, well, I mean, don't leave us hanging there, dear boy. It sounds like quite the tale, and I'm always down for a tale." He strokes his beard.
Well, Mayor Ronnie over there, and then looks over at Ronnie and realizes he's not supposed to be saying that anymore.
Everyone turns and looks at, quote, Mayor Ronnie.
Ronnie breaks their gaze from like sort of dead-eyeing these two and is like, "Hell, what the like you think Helen big eyes, what the fuck are you doing?"
Mayor Ronnie was just so concerned about the well-being of Jerixbon that we had to go out and, fix the problems over there. So we went and we ape and smelly ape and
So
ape
anyway,
smell.
it's funny that this table appears to only have knives. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I know it was just knives and sticks, but I didn't want to say anything.
It's just like a cultural thing.
Yeah,
I'm not mad about it. I like knives.
He's
What?
like eating. He's using two knives like chopsticks and says, "How dare you offend?" Don't worry about the details of the table. doesn't make perfect sense.
Yeah, don't look too closely at it. It's a rabbit hole.
Sorry, both
It
Ronnie
really
and
is.
Reed panicked at
Yeah.
the
It
same
really
time,
is.
and I had to come up with something.
What are these standalone arches? Are we inside or outside? It's not important. It's not important. It's a
I'm
table.
obsessed with these bowls of potatoes. They're beautiful.
Those are golden potatoes. They're just for ornamentation.
Oh, of course. Ronnie puts one down that has teeth marks in it.
How did you?
Anyway, yeah, no, Kel, you know, puts both
Right.
hands up. So interesting about how animals are. working.
Well, yeah, it turned out at the end that this creature wasn't really from this realm and didn't, I assume, want to hurt anyone. So we just sent it back where it came from. End of story.
Oberyn is going to turn to Elia and like talk past her towards Baldrin, and he's going to be like, "You don't want to talk to those ones. They've nothing to say. They're just, in one ear out the other. See the ones on the other side of the table, the magic one and the I don't know what you call it, the contest judge. They're the talkative type."
Wait, who said that to who?
Oberyn is saying this, trying to be discreet, but possibly audibly to. So this guy here is saying that specifically
the
to this
guy.
guy here,
Mhm.
and so that that these three can hear. And he's basically saying, don't talk to Ronnie or Cal. They aren't good at talking. Talk to Affinity and Way.
Here's the thing. He's not wrong, but it still hurt my feelings. He doesn't even know me. But if he did, he would know I was bad at talking.
All of this has been going on. Oz has just pulled several of their trophies from his bag just for whatever story they want to tell. He has them ready.
Yeah, I also think Finn has been trying to pocket some silverware, just like really low key.
Okay,
Well,
give me a sleight of hand.
And golden potatoes.
Yeah, you've managed to steal two gilded steak knives.
Excellent.
But you've done so badly, and Baldrin has seen you do it, and so he's just giving you like a sly, like. Well,
But the real question is, did anyone see Oz use a frog?
Oz used
No
a
one
frog.
said anything. I don't think so.
Oz uses his sticky frog to snag some food on the other side of the table. As you steal some of Varden's food off of his plate, or something he was going for, and it flies across the table. Everyone watches this happen. Daratina laughs, and Varden starts laughing too. Delightful! I've never seen such a thing. The prince like
sorry, I
face
didn't want
palms
to
a
interrupt
little.
the story and ask.
We try not to have pets at the table.
Oh no, it's not a living pet. It's a toy.
Huh? Oh. What an interesting device. He whispers to one of his servants as if to be like, we should get on that. It's interesting technology. They're in front. We've got to catch up. Tony Stark built this in a cave
With a box of scraps.
with a box of frogs.
Well, there's a guy in Jarek's Spawn just selling them like, what was it, like 10 or 50 gold a piece, a whole barrel of them.
Yeah, who's still probably mad at us, but I think we got past it a little bit.
Well, they seem to be fine adventurers, but I don't know. They don't seem to be that good at telling a story. This is Baldrin
Perhaps.
talking, and he seems to be like directly challenging both Finn and Way, staring across the table at them.
Could I jump?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can.
let them go, but if they don't, maybe you could share a story of your own.
I'd be happy to, but most people just want to buy the book. He holds up a copy of his book, and it's got.
Of course, Baldrin's Big Book of Drinking.
Yeah.
We're familiar.
Yes. Wait, do you say that to him?
Yeah.
he says, "You've actually heard of my book?" He was holding up a different book that he has himself on the cover posed, and he's posing in the same way, but he slaps it face down on the table. "You've actually heard of my book? That was one of my first when I was just trying to make a name for myself before I even joined up with Platinum Skies. That's incredible."
I'm gonna say no one. You can't hear words from Ronnie and the Tattoo, but you can hear anxiety just buzzing. Of course, when I was mayor, there was a copy in the mansion.
Incredible! So I'm famous in Jarexbon too. I should assume I'm famous everywhere, but it's nice to know that it's not just adventuring. It's also the quality of my prose. He smirks at the others. Aubryn just shakes his head and drinks, perhaps stifling jealousy, but not sure. Oz is holding a space dragon horn.
And there are like 5 different creatures' eyeballs, some of them humanoid, on the table, all staring at the prince.
Yeah, Zafira is staring at the eyes and shit on the table and is just like looking like she might throw up. She looks concerned. And then she, for some reason, stares at Kel as if this is his problem and he needs to fix it. At this point, Baldrin is looking at you, and sees this as an opening. Mayor of Jarexbon. But you're not mayor anymore, right?
No.
And that has to be a story. How did you get to be mayor? Because you're not from Jarexbon. I know that.
Well, there was Ronnie regrets trying to put him on the spot, realizing that they are not up to like turning this around. A lot of teamwork and people in need, and all we wanted to do was help them get out from under a bad situation. So,
he shakes his head. Like, it's even before you're finished, as you're sort of like murmuring and trying to find the words to say, and he over his shoulder to Elia is like, "It's uncanny, isn't it?" She nods. "You know, you probably never met the guy, but you remind me of an old friend of ours, a member of Platinum Skies. He wasn't always the most loquacious sort, and certainly didn't like talking about his feelings. But man, could you count on him in a fight. And he had good morals, too. He wasn't one of those guys who went out looking for fights. In fact, you might say he went out looking for the opposite. He went out looking for solace. But then, found something else. He found us. And that's how he became a legend." He raises his wine glass to you. Elia breaks her silence to speak to you briefly. "He was a good man, and I hope wherever he is, he's happy, and that he's found some peace."
I'm not sure I've heard this legend.
Ah, so you've only been a fan of my books about drinking, not about the legends of Platinum Skies, huh? Well, there was a time, feels like a million years ago now, but maybe some 30-odd or so. We traveled all over each of the continents, north to south, helping people in need. Not for enriching ourselves, although we did quite handily, I might add. Elia shakes her head at this. But for helping others, because between each of us, there wasn't a rotten heart amongst us. Each one of us, a noble and true... Oh, stop, Elia. Elia puts her hand on his shoulder. What? I'm just selling it a little bit. That's what you guys never understood. You gotta sell your stories. It's good advice.
Way nods in appreciation and like does a hear.
I know this guy. He points at you, Way. I know this guy's got a story to tell. He was probably just stumbling because his mouth was full earlier. But
Yeah. There was like a bone.
And you, little lady, you're a friend of old Mayor Ronnie's here, right? He's pointing to you, Finn.
She's like, there's like another knife in her hand under the table.
she's got them between her hands doing Wolverine.
Oh, well, I killed a nun once. A bad nun, not a good nun.
Like crazy cultist style.
Yeah. Who hasn't, really?
Aubryn nods. Yes, I almost did once myself. Religious schooling can be quite the bear.
Yeah, like Way, he wasn't always a paladin.
What?
Yeah, everyone looks. So you weren't a paladin always. Well, I suppose that's normal, but what do you mean?
Yeah, wait, just in the tattoo, in group chat, just like, Finn, what the fuck?
You said you have to sell a story. It's just, you can make some shit up.
Yeah, Way's just like, oh, it's nothing. I just grew up in a traveling circus.
A traveling circus?
Being modest.
Varden Holloway slaps the table. That's wonderful! As a boy, I always dreamed of being in the circus, but I had neither the aptitude for it, and I was, forced into the confines of a wealthy life. Oh, there are so many opportunities robbed from the wealthy,
Oh, yes.
But please, we're all friends here. He seems heavily drunk at this point. We wouldn't disappoint us by not performing some of your famous circus routines.
Yeah, why don't you?
Just selling him out even more.
Certainly. Happen to be quite the juggler. But I'm a little rusty.
Well, that's just fine. And throw in some tumbling when you're at it. Those circus folk can tumble like the rest of them. Or better. You're spilling your wine on me. Oh, sorry.
Does he want me to perform? Do I need to roll acrobatics?
Yeah, I mean, describe what you want to do here.
Yeah, I think what he wants to do is just start grabbing some potatoes and start juggling them a little bit. Maybe if he feels a little cocky, he'll grab a knife and throw it in the mix too.
Okay, make a So are you doing it seated at the table, or are getting up to like move around and try to sell it a little bit?
Finn, were you gonna say something?
Yeah, just before you commit, I would like to help by also casting like maybe minor illusion, just sort of like to make the juggling have like a cool effect or something.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so she does that and gives it a little extra oomph. So with advantage, roll sleight of hand to see if you can juggle while seated. 19 and 19. Nice. So yeah, you juggle well, and you get it going for enough time that people are impressed before eventually you drop one and they laugh and clap. Oh, the old circus ways never leave you, do they, boy? He seems to getting weepy-eyed for some reason.
Yeah, they're always in there somewhere.
Yes, they were. Like the worms in the walls. Undulus turns to Elia and Baldwin is like, anyone want to switch seats? Oh no, I'm quite happy here. Well, the prince intervenes. Well, you certainly have faced Many a strange adventure. But tell me this. Have you ever faced, he stabs into his steak, a dragon? The others sort of like, someone drops their silverware. The others sort of like lose their jovial tone for a second. Zafira rolls her eyes. Here we go. What? It's nothing. It's but idle curiosity. Zafira, if you say so. Varden butts in. Well, surely you've heard of the blue dragon terrorizing our lands. Is too loud. Stealing our horses and cattle. Farmers. Terrible thing. The prince believes this is the cause of the droughts, he says, pouring himself a fine glass of water and chugging it.
I don't think that's what dragons do. I mean, they're thirsty, sure, they're, big lizards that drink a lot of water, but not enough to deplete your entire town.
As you're saying this, Oberyn is going to raise his eyebrows and say, of course, what he means to say is a traditional dragon would never do that. But yes, this horrible blue dragon certainly would. He seems to be making direct eye contact with you, Kel, and trying to connote something to you. Make an insight check. He's saying don't pick this battle.
Oh, I sense that you want me to shut up now, but I don't really understand why. I'll do it anyways.
He's like face palming so hard. Zafira snickers at this. Well, the prince nat 20 con save. What was that for?
Oz is keeping it in and is not becoming like a fount of dragon knowledge that no one wants.
I think also, I was gonna say, like, Ronnie, like, once this comes up, starts just sort of casually putting, like, just like an arm around Oz a little bit, just like, and being like, put the dragon horn away, put the horn away right now.
I don't know why.
Ronnie
but
can feel Oz is vibrating. It is not visible, but you can feel it.
They're doing this for Oz. Partly for Oz's safety, but mostly for everyone else's. We're all in 30 feet.
I imagine, for some reason, Oz flipping over, like, the tablecloth or whatever and drawing with crayons, like it's, like, one of those restaurant, like, placemat things. And Daratina is like, oh, that's cool, and just starts doing it like the cool cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Right,
We ever draw, like a motorcycle?
Oh yeah, if she shows any interest at all, Oz will just very excitedly start talking to her about dragons, explaining how blue dragons are lightning dragons and just all sorts of facts she never asked for.
Oh yeah, blue dragons are dangerous, totally. And yeah, she immediately starts going into other dragon facts, some stuff you haven't heard of yet. It's like you've somehow talk to the exact right person about this. She, despite her sort of slovenly demeanor, she apparently knows a lot about magical creatures.
Oz knew he liked her for a reason.
But she also has sort of like a charmingly like laissez-faire like thing about like anything you say is like the most exciting thing you've ever said. She'll just be like, oh, that's cool. And then she'll just like blasely say like some other insane thing that really excites you. But like none of it seems to be like getting her general temperature. She seems to have like the energy level of like slightly above a Snorlax in terms of her vibe.
It balances Oz perfectly.
Well, the prince is going to bring things back to the dragon. If only some, beast-slaying adventurers could provide the royal family with some assistance in slaying such a beast. Oh, yes, a pity those are in such short supply.
Oz's head snaps towards him with a stare of, don't you dare.
Yeah, if we run into any, we'll be sure to refer them to you.
Ronnie pulls Oz back. It sounds terrible. How long has this blue dragon been troubling your lands?
Well, according to the royal records, it could be anything from 50 to 100 years, I think. It's a terrible thing. But this stealing of our water seems to be the most devious of the dragon's schemes yet. It must have been something my father or grandfather did to upset him, something that he nobly shielded from me. But I owe it to my forefathers to defeat this dragon.
But you don't think we could just undo whatever the offense was?
The offense? He looks at
If
you.
You said your father or your grandfather must have done something to offend the dragon, we could just...
Unfortunately lost to the sands of history and time. Were we to learn what it was, perhaps, but who is to say? And you know, dragons can be quite mercurial. Who knows if we could trust any agreement? No. It would be best if we were to cut out the difficulty. He looks to Undulus at his side. I would greatly appreciate some assistance from an old friend. Undulus, like mimicking Zephyra's tone. It's like, here we go. I merely see an opportunity for us to reconcile after all these years. You are no longer near me in the city. We are no longer school chums. But together we may form an alliance that can bring us a happy accord for the whole city. Look, I agree. You are an old friend, and I'm just here to see an old friend and maybe make some coin on the side. I'm not interested in some political intrigue. The prince raises an angry eyebrow. If we were truly friends, then please consider my request. You know what it means to get a request from the royal family, don't you? This may be the tipping point for the war, I mean. There seems to be some tension between them. But what if, God forbid, you lose these current conflicts you find yourselves in? Then I'm the guy, he stabs into his own meat to match the prince's energy, who sold his reputation to back the losing side. That's bad for business. Prince feigns like he is exhausted by this. You've become quite heartless with age, and you are as transparent as ever. At least make me a monetary offer instead of all this rigmarole. The prince looks away. We shall discuss this further in private. It's a little bit awkward. And Zephyra suddenly spouts out, have you all heard my latest single? She pulls out a sound stone. And it begins playing her, I guess, latest song. Which plays at length unless anyone will interrupt it. With lyrics like, got my gems on my gown and my heels on the floor, walking in the palace, leave 'em begging for more, sip that honey wine, toss my hair in the light. If you think you can keep up, better hold on tight. Shiny, shiny lips, moi. Glitter in my grip, ooh. Diamonds on my hips, uh-huh. Come on, let it rip. Sparkle, baby, sparkle. Twirl and let it rain. Spin it in the moonlight. Kiss away the pain.
Oz is looking around trying to figure out where this unprompted song came from.
The prince looks absolutely mortified by this, but is saying nothing.
Wei turns to the prince and he's like, you know, you're gonna have to forgive me. We are from out of town. Can you share with us what you know about the cultural significance of Lancer Dancer? People seem to act like he's a big deal, but how big of a deal can he really be?
Zafira
Hey.
is so angry that you're trying to change the subject on her song. she like cranks the side as if it has like a volume button, so it gets a little louder while you're talking. And the prince raises a hand, and she's like, "But," he raises it again. He's like, "I apologize for my my cousin's enthusiasm. She is so proud of the vocal gifts she's been given. But yes, the Lancer Dancer. I'm sorry, the music was ringing in my ears. What about him interests you?"
Just people seem to have so many stories about him, but I hear he's relatively new in town. What's the scoop? What do you know about him?
Well, he and I have struck a partnership. We were, I'll admit, antagonistic at first. I feared his vigilantism, which is, of course, not the way of the crown, but when I saw him helping the people of Owasara, I knew he was a good man, a hero. He watches these streets, and I guide him from above. It's a system that works.
Can I insight for any, like, what he's really feeling?
Sure, go ahead. With a 12, you're not getting much. He's got that staid, practiced politician demeanor. Zafira butts in, but he still doesn't know who he is. Prince shrugs. True. The Lancer has promised me that he will reveal his identity to me once the people of Owasara are free from this drought, and his greatest mission, to fight for their safety, is complete. Zafira butts in again. I bet it's Nautilus Bloodfoam, back from the dead. The others laugh and shrug at this. Elia chimes in. I doubt that is likely. Our dinner companions killed him themselves, did they not? She stares at you, Ronnie.
Ronnie just stares at her.
Oh, well, if you insist, I'll tell the sordid tale. And Wei will, like, jump up on his chair and, like, start going into, again, that boisterous storytelling mode.
Baldrin is watching intently to see if you can stick the landing this time. Give us a performance.
Performance or acrobatics if I'm jumping on the chair?
I think it's performance. I trust you to
Damn.
jump on a chair without falling. 19. Yes, you give us the highlights of you telling the tale of your battle with Nautilus, I guess.
So there we were, on the docks, the ship of, I can't remember the pirate captain's name.
Scorch.
Sinking beneath, Captain Scorch sinking beneath our feet when Nautilus Bloodfoam rides in on a tidal wave. The people shrieked and ran in fear as he summoned a typhoon. Our ships raining cannonballs down, and he waved them off like they were nothing. Ronnie tackling him face to face, head to head. Kelkin ramming into him. Finn, just kind of giving, like, that Avengers moment for everybody.
They're hanging on your every word. Yeah, Oz is wearing the captain's hat for emphasis.
Mhm.
Bravo. Now that's how you tell a story. I could learn a thing or two from this kid. He smirks at you, Roddy. But say, that's a fun game. Have you guys ever stopped to actually, I don't know, try to math it out with a little bit of, detective work? Figure out who the Lancer Dancer really is? Some people at the table, like, tilt their heads back and forth. Aubryn is like, oh, I doubt you'll have a better guess than I do. After all, I have all the best gossip in the city.
All right. Who is it?
As he's about to
Self-mystery.
open his mouth, the doors burst open, kicked open by a strange looking dwarf with long rabbit ears.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No.
No.
No, not you.
So-
You get out right now.
Sorry, I'm late. It is I, Blorf
No.
the dwarf, or is it? And he rips off his costume. And pops up as close to Oz as possible. I, Detective Warren Wobbletoes. And he leaps upon the table, kicking away some plates.
How did he get in here?
Ah,
is he invited?
I see our final guest has arrived.
Oh boy.
Everyone applauds him. I am a very famous detective, after all. He sits back down next to you guys. Begins eating off of Daratina's plate. She growls at him like a hungry dog.
Us is also growling at him for different reasons.
I am, after all, a master of disguise. So, I believe it is I that am the Lancer Dancer. Everyone laughs at him. What? I could do it. Couldn't I?
You
Couldn't
think?
find your tail, even though it's attached to your body. I highly doubt you can find Lancer Dancer.
It's attached to what? He spins around and starts trying to chase his own tail. The others are delighted by his antics, as I assume Oz stews angrily.
You know, this kind of makes sense in a way.
Yes. The prince says, we do have the greatest detective in all the world with us. So, if anyone's going to
You're
find
not
out...
referring to this guy, right?
Well, yes, he's...
Like, seriously, you're not referring to this guy.
I do not understand your skepticism. He is known as Grand Haven's greatest detective, is he not? He's cleaning out his ears with the butt of one of the knives. Hey? I didn't hear that.
Oz is just like the kind of, the slow blink meme, like, what?
Yes, I'll have to agree. I agree, the prince says. I believe the Lancer Dancer must be Detective Warren Wobbletoes. Though he acts in a comical manner, I believe him to be much more intelligent than he lets on. Warren gasps.
He's really not.
A compliment from the prince? Perhaps I shall become the Prancer-Mancer after all, and really be a hero. He poses heroically while the others chuckle. How can a great detective be so strange? I'll never understand. Oh, that is truly one mystery I may never solve. He wipes a fake tear from his eyes.
Does it seem like the prince is making fun of him or being sincere?
It seems like the prince, well, you can do an insight check to get any specialty, but it seems like it's jovial in a way that they're just palling around, from what you can tell.
Okay.
Zafira gasps, what if... Hear me out. You haven't seen the princess in a while. What if she's the Lancer Dancer? The prince turns to her. Do you really think Annika would be so showy and extravagant as that? Probably not. She was more of the type to be like, Zafira, go be mean to that guy for me. Always pulling the strings. So typical.
I thought you guys said that the princess was away on outreach.
Ah, yes. She is. Far from here. Toward the southern continent, I think. Although I'm trying to keep her exact whereabouts out of correspondence, so she is not tracked. I do fear for her safety, after all.
Why's that?
Well, she is a young woman of means. Kidnappers and attackers could want her for illicit purposes. I dare not think of it.
Well, you sent her with security, right?
She does not care for my commands or authority. Perhaps she believes she would be better suited for it. So, I
smart
gave her
girl.
access to any of the things she might need, but she was quick to abandon such kindnesses and take her leave on her own. That is her way. And while I will not speak ill of her, I do say that things have become slightly less disagreeable around here since she's been gone. He smirks. Baldrin looks at him. So, what evidence do we have that the prince is not the Lancer Dancer himself? Zafira laughs. Oh, please. I can barely get him to leave the palace grounds. You think he'd be prancing around rooftops in a ninja costume? He'd be complaining about sand in his boots in an hour's time. That's not true, he says. I'm a capable fighter. So, it really is you? No, wait. I've seen you and the Lancer Dancer together many times. It couldn't possibly be you. But they do say you can use magic. Elia chimes in. Still, it would be quite the feat to maintain an illusion that allows one to be in two places at once over the course of many weeks at a time. Yes, and that is the rub, isn't it? What about you, Oberyn? You're in the know, right? All right, I'll let you in on the real secret. There is an old swordsman and fencing instructor who closed up shop years ago, and his name is Lance Whisper. And they all sort of chuckle at this. Sure, he's getting up there in years, and maybe he found some magical, invigorating substance. I don't know. Perhaps the same, what do you call it, talon that's animating this COC. With some youthful energy, he could be out there fighting on rooftops, giving the city one last hurrah against evil. It's plausible. Quite the story, and you tell it well. But it doesn't seem a bit convenient to you. He sounds more mystical than Whisper Window. Is he even real? He is elusive, and I dare not kiss and tell, but trust me, darling, he's real in all the right ways. Zafira laughs. It
sounds like you were kissed and told.
he looks at you, Ronnie, and he goes, ooh, cheeky. But with that, they seem to be moving on to other topics. Is there anything anyone else wants to add about that? Or our prod at?
Did we mention, like, the rumor that he maybe is a godkin?
We haven't mentioned it.
Okay.
I feel like at this point you're just gonna feed Zafira's ego in theory that it's Nautilus.
That's funny. Yeah, could make friends with Zafira. I mean, that's something.
Yeah, I mean, when we came here first, we heard that this was identifiably a godkin person. He does seem pretty strong.
And they all nod and murmur in agreement. The prince pipes up. Yes, it is said that he is a godkin, but the one thing I have yet to hear officially from Grandhaven is what even is a godkin? Is it just anyone with superhuman powers? Are the godkin tied together somehow? It's unclear. And I have some of my best agents on it, but of course you know we are stretched thin between the war and the dragon, the drought. It is truly a hard time, so I thank you for coming to our city and helping us with some of these difficulties we've been having in the arena and otherwise.
Your invitation was extremely compelling.
I appreciate you answering it so promptly. But well, I'm sorry, Ink, what was your point of inquiry? Did I answer it, or I feel like I'm missing something?
Yeah, just wanted to put it on the table.
Oh, that he's a godkin, right? Yes, but Varden will step in. Yes, but whether a godkin is something special or not, he's at least in the same power level as some of the others that we've heard about, Nautilus and the like. Baldrin suggests that perhaps the Lancer Dancer is more powerful than Nautilus Bloodfoam, and there's some debate about that at the table. Which ends with Zafira being like, well, I don't care if he was evil or not. He was a good singer, and I think we should respect that.
So as both me and Ronnie both got caught off guard by that.
Let's see. Some other topics are sort of like bandied about the table a little bit. On the topic of the drought, Varden pipes up. That terrible dragon that cursed the reservoir. Our river to the sea is as dry as a bone. We've had to close the ports, placing the slums in a terrible position. More terrible than usual, anyway. The prince says, the dragon visited me in the form of a beautiful woman on my private balcony and said to me that it had cursed our city, that this land belonged to it, and unless it was slain, our people would suffer. The Lancer Dancer is but one man.
Say that.
What did you say?
Dragons do that.
That's a crazy thing for anyone to say.
Did the dragon say what you could do to make it not? Usually when they come to you with that kind of thing, they're like, oh, do this and it'll go away.
It didn't say, like, you need to sacrifice this many maidens and use. It just said, you have to kill me?
No, it said it would release the city from its curse once we abandoned rule over the city and bowed to it as a god. I did not wish that for my people. Their freedom is all I care about.
Okay, well, their hydration is also pretty important for them to have freedom.
Of course, this is why the prince is working so hard to defeat the dragon. It's just so difficult with the blasted wars taking away all of our troops. It's such a good thing that you're here.
So if the dragon appeared to you and said, if you step down, this will be lifted, but you don't want to do that, though. Is that what it said?
I understand what you mean. You're saying if it was the choice between one man and the rest of the city, why not sacrifice that one man? But it was not so clean a choice.
Even asking you to sacrifice yourself. It doesn't sound like I'm asking for clarity. Did I hear you incorrectly?
I failed to express some of the details. The dragon said, and this was in the form of a beautiful woman, so its words landed more sweetly to mine ear. As he says that, Zafira sort of like looks at him with what seems like mild annoyance. It was not just my authority, but that of the entire royal families. It would mean the destruction of the palace, our history, our buildings, monuments that the dragon considered to be an affront to its power. It would mean a newer and harsher rule. There was no indication to me that the dragon was trustworthy or that the people would be safer under its rule. And so I chose to fight. You may question that decision, but it is the decision we will all have to live with.
Your Highness, I can deeply respect the choice to fight when needing to defend those you feel responsibility towards.
He nods.
I am curious if there could be ways that do not require the destruction of the city or the destruction of this creature.
I have pondered on this myself. Perhaps there is a means of subjugating the creature, bending its power to our will. But
that's
what could stop a dragon? Well, I'm sure you and I have differing ideas. But if there are other ways of stopping this menace, you are right. It is not necessary that the dragon be slain, merely that it be prevented from harming the people of the city. And if you have a clearer path to that, you or your friends, we know of your heroism, and we would welcome that. I only hope that if negotiations or cleverness fails, that we might count on you to help protect us should things turn for the worse.
And hypothetically, what happens if the dragon goes away and the drought doesn't magically disappear? You know, do you have a plan?
He stares at you for a second before responding. You can insight. Anyone can insight it if they would like to.
Absolutely.
You guys can. Kel, you're not sure. Ronnie and Wei, you are sure that the prince hates Kel.
Oh no.
You are also sure with your 25 Wei. You're also sure that Zafira thinks it's kind of funny that that this guy has managed to annoy the prince this much and just doesn't have like the social cues to understand that's what's happening really. he's just being himself, and it's just like immediately butting heads with this guy. I'm the prince stops. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
Way's going to tattoo to Kel and just be like, Kel, whatever you do not repeat the words that you just said. This man has the authority to kill us.
Ah. Oh, wait, you're saying I offended him with what I said, so I need to say something entirely different? Oh.
Not entirely different, but like maybe, maybe we all misheard you, like, or maybe you misspoke, like anything.
Right. What I said, Your Majesty, is that we all make mistakes, and, maybe the dragon was tricking you, and once it's vanquished...
He looks so mad. He looks like he might stand up.
Once Kel starts talking about vanquishing the dragon, Oz looks mad at Kel.
Sorry, Kel has had so much to drink, Finn just like shoves a glass of wine in his face.
Zafira butts in. Really? I think that's the first drink I've seen him have.
Oh no, Kel.
Sticky one.
He's very private.
No.
A private drinker.
I wish to say, he stands suddenly, the prince stands suddenly. He's like, I wish to say that it is the position of the crown and this court that the dragon has cursed us. The dragon spoke to me personally to say that this is not the case, or that I misunderstood, or that the dragon has fooled me somehow, is to say that the crown itself is a liar. Is that what I'm to hear from this table? They're all like, no, of course, the cursed dragon. Everyone else is just like sucking up to him.
Kel just blinks and frowns, and he's like, but you're just a human. Like, we're all people.
He stops and stares at you, and Zafira is like actively from like beyond his like peripheral vision is just like giving you like the waving like no like don't do it. And all just people. So I suppose no one man is better than another then. Even
exactly. You get it.
This is so great.
I believe dinner has concluded. No, Prince. There's still wine to be had. They're trying to calm him down. I believe I've spoken enough. If we cannot count on the heroes of this city to defend us against evil, And perhaps Owasara is already lost. I will retire now. He stands up.
Maybe the dragon will give the water back if you do. What?
Finn elbows Kel in the ribs.
Is Kel actually drunk?
He stops for a second. It's so quiet you could hear a pin drop, and he just walks away. After about 30 seconds and Baldrin and trying to smooth things over a little bit and like clear the air a little, the Zafira goes on after him, and it's just like he's under a lot of stress and like follows him out. And then in about like a minute, 2 guardsmen come out. Not the royal guardsmen, but just like regular guardsmen, and they just walk up to Cal and they're like, "We've been instructed to ask you to leave with us now."
Oh. Okay.
Ron will get up. That's cool. I've got him. And they'll put like Kel's arm around their shoulder as though he's drunk.
Okay, but we've been instructed, so we'll go too.
Yeah. No, I assume you're taking us to our chambers or something.
We're taking you outside.
For sure.
So
they will throw a look back at Baldrin and what's her name? Illyria. As though like more to say here, but also is gonna like walk out with Kel, who totally sober is probably confused why Ronnie's holding him like that. But they are going to be like, nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, you guys get walked basically out the way you came and down the steps, or not all the way down the steps, but just out the front, out the main gate. As you do, the guard says, "You can go back in. It's just the prince said he had to go."
It's okay, Ronnie. As long as we're outside, I'll just head back to our rooms. Or maybe do some whispers to Ronnie, some waterboarding.
Ronnie hears waterboarding.
If you he goes away from the guards a little bit, like or maybe then just like pretending to still hold you up, tattoos you. If you want to go off by yourself, you can. That makes me nervous.
I understand. I mean, I don't really have much else to do, if I'm being honest.
It's not because of you. It's just because I don't think any of us should be by themselves. So if you want to go, we could just go together.
I
can
think
help
it would
with
look
that too.
bad. They seem pretty high strung, and I feel like it would look pretty bad if you just left the dinner. I don't know. I was just saying what came to my mind. I wish I should have said that you guys didn't align with my beliefs or something. I'm sorry if I messed things up.
I don't know if you did, and I do align with your beliefs. The prince also left, so I assume it's gonna wrap up there. I don't know. I didn't need to be there anymore anyway. There was some kind of like messed up stuff up there. I actually don't recall if Ronnie has ever told anyone else about these two.
About Platinum Skies?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you haven't. You've never brought it up to anybody.
No.
You've just mentioned that. You've mentioned Gideon before, and that I think he maybe had an adventuring party, but you have not tied those together. I would assume like probably Wei has picked up on some sort of vibe between you and them, just at being at that table there, but it doesn't necessarily know what it's about. And you can make that choice if you want to, Ruthie, about whether you perceived what was being laid down, because they seem to be implying something. But you can do a roll.
Do you want me to roll insight? I feel like that's the fairest.
Yeah, if you want to. It's not super important either way, but I think for RP it's fun if you do it.
Yeah, because I feel like Wei would definitely, if somebody's like nettling Ronnie, Wei would have immediately like clocked this person, but
Yeah.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna roll insight.
26. Yeah, you
Oh.
definitely got it. And
Ooh.
you get the sense that this has something to do with this probably has something to do with Gideon only because you've never heard Ronnie mention anyone else really from their past. You know, maybe in passing, but not like by name really. Like there was a kid,
Right.
there was
Well,
a person, there was a nice person, there was a jerk, you know, like maybe that kind of thing. But Gideon seems to be the only like primary
they
family type figure in their life.
heard the whole, we used to know a guy who was a really good guy, whatever.
Yeah.
But so I think Ronnie with Kel right now is just sort of like, it's just really not my scene. Why don't I pretend to walk you away from here so that they leave us alone? And then we can just go help some people.
Sounds like a plan to me. As long as you're sure the others will be okay, and as long as you're sure you don't want to be there for information and stuff.
Information's not really my thing. They've got honestly, the 3 most dangerous people in there, I think.
The scoff,
Yeah.
the audible scoff. I fucking heard it.
Sure, let's head out.
All right, so Ronnie and Kel are going to head out. The prince is yet to return for those in there, but the others at the table are still available and chatting away and finishing up, trying to salvage the mood a little bit and try to clear the air because from what you can tell, there's no actual bad blood towards Kel. You guys are still treated like heroes in there. It's just from the moment you guys walked in there, you guys seemed like rough and tumble. You know, you guys aren't. This isn't your wheelhouse as being a royal dinner thing, but that's true of for a long time that was probably true of the Platinum Skies guys. And you've got like aside from Varden, who's like kind of a stuck-up rich counselor. Everyone there has a more rough and tumble attitude. So you guys are definitely available and allowed to stick around for a bit and chat them up and pick their brains if you want to. But on that note, we will have to pick that up next time as we are over time. Now, I want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you for a really fun session. Enjoyed all the great RP tonight. It's fun to see some of you guys colliding and some backstory stuff coming up and people's differing opinions colliding. So I'm glad this went the way it did because it was really cool, in my opinion, to see how you guys handled everything. And okay, so Kel and Ronnie, we'll just put them here. Okay, so let's go on a little raid. She's still doing quick. All right, let's do a Sorrel raid. I mean, an Anna Adventures raid. Don't tell her I said that. I'm dead naming her accidentally. Okay. Okay, guys, and hopefully we'll be back next week. I haven't think we've done scheduling for that yet, but just DM me afterwards if there's anything I should know about. And Thursdays are D&D night in America. We will be back with regular channel programming of video gaming on Monday with more Halo with Mega Zeno. Then Tuesday is Majora's Mask, and Wednesday is Metroid Prime 2. All right, guys,
Check out the Discord as always.
Check out the Discord. If you're cool, join. If you're not, click elsewhere. And yeah, thanks everybody. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Key 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.